Alright, let's talk to them.
Hope you have a wonderful holiday with us.
Thank you. Let's talk to the girlies then. Who should we have as an opener? Just not someone singing classical music, please. Oh, morning, Belle. You're just in time. This lady actually picked classical music for the festival's opening piece. Come on, help me talk her out of it. Classical music can liven up the atmosphere just as well, and since I've studied it since childhood, I can make the arrangements even better. This is our music festival, after all. It deserves a design that's fresh and original. You weren't that good at negotiating when we first met. How did you get so skilled? Fine, let me think about it a bit more. For now, let's get back to checking the performer list. You're pretty energetic for this early hour. How's the music festival prep going? Feeling totally recharged after a full night's sleep. Monato's covering the other attractions today, so Alice and I are diving headfirst into Music Fest prep. Arnold reached out to quite a few popular bands and singers, but most of their agencies turned down the invitation after learning about the recent situation with the Timefield family. But there are still those willing to come. As of this morning, we've got all the dozen or so bands and singers confirmed for the performance. In the name of Timefield, we will make this music festival a success. Of course, but if we really want the festival to be a hit, I still don't think we should open with classical music. Mixing in a few classical elements into pop, though? That I'm totally on board with. Anyway, we've still got a lot of prep today. It sounds like fun, I'll help too. Knew you'd say that. But it might be more tiring than you think. If it gets too much, you can always go chill on the beach chairs and soak up some sun. When I'm tired, I just like slacking off a bit. Having agreed with Alice and Yuzuha to take a more relaxed approach to the prep work, you spend some time setting up props in front of the stage. Then wander down to the beach and splash in the water. Before you know it, night quietly falls. I can't believe it's this late already. Were we perhaps a little too inefficient today? Haven't we got most of the prep done already? Alice, you're stressing way too much. Why don't we grab Wise and Monato and head over to the sailboat drink stand? We can catch the evening breeze and watch some spooky movies. Watching movies with friends at night? I've never tried that before. Let's go. Female voice from afar. Ah! That's haunting. Ghost! There's a ghost! What's going on? Looks like there's an emergency. I'm trying not to be too loud so I don't really scream it. What? Did someone just say... ghost? Yeah, looks like it. Guess our movie night's gonna have to wait a bit. Alice, Belle, let's go check out what's going on. Huh? We're going there? For real? Alright, I guess we gotta see what's up here. Get up! This place is haunted! We can't stay here. I want to, but my legs feel like jelly. Besides, you're the one who insisted on this resort. I even warned you about those rumors on the internet about this place being haunted. What's happening? Calm down. This is a real person, not a ghost. You are a real person, right? Calm down. I'm a real person. This place is haunted. Those rumors were true after all. We were just taking a walk here when all these paranormal things just started happening. Some resort this is. A resort for ghosts, more like. Where'd you see this? The reception. The shopping area. Cafe. Oh, I'm gonna read you that. The reception. The shopping area. Cafe. Just go check it out yourself. I'm just like my girlfriend. My legs are so weak I can barely walk. Someone help us get back to the hotel. We need to check out and go home. They say this place is haunted. Yuzuha, you promised this vacation would have nothing to do with ghosts. Haunted? This shouldn't be happening. I haven't sensed any supernatural presences at this resort. Belle, let's head over and check out what's going on. Are we really gonna go check it out? Let's go, come on. Gotta see what it is, it's something.
Someone's screaming! What's going on?
It's your mom.
Let's head over and check it out.
You. A head-shaped balloon, both hideous and eerie, hovers in midair. Its eyes are lifeless, yet there's this unsettling feeling that they might start rolling any second and lock gazes with you. Just pop it, I don't know.
What's that? Looks like something's happening over there, too!
Like what?
Yuzuha, could you please slow down?
I'm sorry, bestie. Oh. Portrait. A blurry portrait of a woman hangs on the wall. If I remember correctly, this painting wasn't here before. The woman smiles eerily. You can't make out her face, but her skin is as pale as a corpse. Could this be the creepy portrait those thugs were talking about earlier? I mean, just grab it off. Alice, come on.
Don't be scared, Alice. Just stick with us.
Oh. There's a toy hanging.
Go any farther, please?
I don't see the issue. Like, I don't know. A tattered doll hangs upside down, its head twitching ominously upon closer inspection. The inverted posture, combined with its nearly shattered body, seems to herald the arrival of some horrific presence. This is, like, it's all stuff that someone could have just set up. Like, very easily set up. Meanwhile, hurried footsteps come from behind. Wise, Monato, Therese, Eej, and your brother, and your other companions. Everyone was drawn here by the commotion.
What's going on? What are these? Have you guys seen anything like this before?
No. Nobody would put something this disturbing in a resort.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing
I
anything
don't
here.
remember anything like this either. Let's get rid of them first. I think quite a few customers are already freaked out by them. Wise is looking pretty uncomfortable too.
Wise. You reach out to touch these weird objects, but your hand passes right through them. No matter how many times you try, you fail to make contact. These objects have no physical form. Wait.
No. This isn't right. Why can't I touch any of them?
Okay, no, that's actually kind of creepy.
Impossible. Something must be wrong.
Therese also reaches out, trying to grab the objects, but touches nothing but air. Her face turns pale. The visitors have witnessed both failed attempts, their fear growing as it becomes clear these eerie objects have no physical form. Whispers spread among the guests, unease and panic starting to ripple through the crowd.
How could this be? I always thought Willis was just spreading rumors. But if these things don't even exist physically, then that means...
Well, I'm wondering if maybe, like, someone has an ability to make this happen. Like if it's a person, not an
please
actual
stop.
ghost.
There are guests all around watching. You're the manager. Anything you say right now can make things spiral even worse.
Everyone stay calm. It's too early to jump to conclusions. Let's focus on handling the situation. Monato, please help calm down the guests in this area and get them settled in their rooms or somewhere safe. Eej, take Therese back to
E.G.
rest.
I was close. I was missing a syllable. E.G. Eej. E.G.
Okay, I got this.
Miss, take a breath. Here, come with me.
And then Wise, Belle, and Alice. Let's... Wait. Alice?
Is Alice gone? You realize Alice isn't following you. After seeing those eerie objects, her nerves finally snap and her brain's completely shut down.
Oh no.
Oh.
Alice can't handle scary stuff, especially up close like this. She's passed out standing up.
How can you pass out standing up?
Alice? Can you hear me, Alice? If you don't answer, I'm cutting your bangs into a weird side part.
Okay, that got her away.
This balloon, this painting, and this plushie! There we go. I knew that would snap you out of it. Easy now, don't be scared. They won't hurt you. I can't! This is horrifying! They're completely asymmetric!
And that's what she's scared of.
Huh? It's the asymmetry that's bothering you right now?
I mean, yeah, that's like her whole thing.
Asymmetry is terrifying! And they're scary too! Wise! Belle! Yuzuha! Please! Just get rid of them! I'd love to, but they don't have a physical form. Wait, what?
Your attention shifts back from Alice to the haunted objects, only to find they have vanished without a trace, as if they were never there at all.
They just vanished. But we didn't even do anything yet.
Curious.
What's going on?
How curious.
Yuzuha! Didn't you say this place wasn't haunted? No physical form? Vanishing into thin air? That's totally ghosts!
Have you ever wondered if anyone has the ability to make this happen?
It's okay, Alice. When I first came here to check the place out, I didn't sense anything supernatural at all. But now this is happening, which means...
This isn't regular.
So you're saying there's something else behind this so-called haunting?
Yup. As a veteran of Spook Shack, I can say with certainty that most urban legends aren't really supernatural. As for what they actually are, well, that's what we're about to find out.
Yeah.
I've evacuated the guests and did a quick sweep around the area. No sign of anyone suspicious. What's the plan now?
Murder. Murder. Murder
Thanks,
everything.
Monato. It's getting pretty late, and without any leads, we're not likely to make progress tonight. Let's call it a night and get some rest. I hope this incident won't cause too much trouble for the resort tomorrow.
Yuzuha, Belle, I'm scared to sleep alone. Can you stay with me?
Don't worry, I'll stay with you.
Sure. Sorry you had to go through all that tonight.
I got you.
I got you. I can even sing you a lullaby, Alice. If you can't sleep, I'll help you drift off, or we can stay up and have a girls' night chat.
Real.
Wise, you seem scared too. You good, bud?
Are Monato and Wise gonna spend the night together?
I'm good. I'm totally fine being alone in my room.
No, that's not the answer you should have given. Also that had a whole night of nightmares, and the arguing outside the room makes going back to sleep impossible. Better head out and see what's going on. I mean, it seems fairly normal. Let's see what these people have to say. Eiji seems to be trying to communicate with some agitated tourists, but it's not going well. After yelling at him a few times, they just walked away. Good morning, Miss Belle. You look exhausted. Who were those tourists just now? About that. Stay calm and hear me out. Someone posted about last night's incident on internet right after it happened, and now it's spreading everywhere. Even tourists who weren't at the scene last night are losing trust in the resort after seeing the photos online. Early this morning, lots of guests rushed over demanding refunds and checking out. I can manage things here. Please help our receptionist. She's probably dealing with way more complaints over there. She won't be able to handle it alone. I'm counting on you. Yuzuha, do you have anything to say? Morning, Belle. Looks like things are getting messy. You need to check out the situation at the reception? Go ahead. After that, I'll get the others. We need to have an emergency meeting. Dear guests, please remain calm. The resort has never taken your safety lightly. Please trust us. Stay calm? How can we stay calm? Internet is flooded with ghost videos and photos right now. Just makes your excuses look even more pathetic. Please, give us some time. We'll get back to you with an answer soon. We don't want to wait for an answer in a haunted resort. Bottom line, we're checking out right now. Are you giving us a refund or not? Keep beating around the bush and we'll expose you as frauds all over the internet. I've received everyone's requests. Regarding the refunds, I'll process your requests one by one. Please line up in an orderly manner. You can see tears welling up in Teresa's eyes. While observing the reception area, someone suddenly taps your shoulder. You turn to find Wise, Yuzuha, and Alice standing behind you. You all move to a more convenient spot to talk.
I can't believe how fast the haunting rumors spread. We've worked so hard to turn this place around. If this keeps up, it could scare people off all over again.
Looks like we need to get to the bottom of this ASAP. Monato can hold down operations at the resort for now. While he's handling things, we need to figure out what's really going on. If we keep dragging this out, who knows if we'll even be able to make the music festival happen?
Yuzuha, do we really have to investigate the haunting? Can't we just let Mr. Arnold handle this?
Milady, last night you hugged Belle and me so tight we almost passed out, and now you're getting cold feet? By the way, do you always sleep at home hugging a plushie on each side to keep things perfectly symmetrical? Besides,
Probably.
Mr. Arnold must be busy with all your family matters, right? Stuff like this is exactly what Spook Shack is here for.
But all those places you took me to explore before were just false alarms. This is my first time seeing a real haunting. So asymmetrical, so terrifying. Ghostly objects with no physical form right before my eyes.
Alice, calm down. Remember what I told you last night? Most urban legends
Aren't really supernatural?
You got it. Actually, I didn't finish the whole thing. As a new member of Spook Shack, you should hear it all.
Let's hear it.
Behind every urban legend lies something unknown in this world. The truth behind these unknowns might be man-made, supernatural, or even a brand new truth nobody's discovered yet. But no matter what it is, it belongs only to those with courage. Only those brave enough to face these tales have the right to uncover the truth.
Makes sense.
Pretty cool, right? That's exactly why I love ghost stories so much.
I mean, I'd be down to
Did Monaco
investigate stuff
join
like this.
Spook Shack because he was moved by that speech too?
Huh? Of course not. 'Cause I just made that up a couple days ago.
Girl,
Just when I was starting to feel a little inspired, and you were totally messing with me.
Sorry. But judging by your look, I think you're ready to join the investigation.
Yuzuha's always playing. She's always teasing.
To be honest, I'm still a little scared. Those paranormal objects really shook me up. But if I'm with you guys, maybe I'll find the courage to tough it out.
Perfect. Then let's kick off step 1 of our investigation. Have fun. Enjoy the vacation. Focus on boosting the resort's popularity and make the most of this summer.
Are you for real? This barely sounds like an investigation anymore.
Yeah, I mean, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Let's figure out everything out. I want to know
I
who's
think
behind
I
it.
see where you're going with this. You're planning to wait it out for now.
Oh, okay.
Bingo! Whether it's a real haunting or just someone playing tricks. If you look at how the resort's popularity has tanked, I'd say it's not hard to figure out what's going on. But right now, since we don't have any solid evidence to work with, if we could recreate the supernatural incident one more time, we might be able to push the investigation further. As for how to make that happen...
If we keep bringing people in like usual and minimize the fallout from the haunting, the ghost won't be able to stay hidden for long. Sooner or later, they'll have to show themselves again.
Yeah.
But if something like this happens again, the resort's popularity will take an even bigger hit. Are we really just going to sit back and wait for the next haunting?
Of course not. Before the ghost makes their next move, let's talk to Therese and the others and see if we can find out what really went down at the resort in the past.
You've sorted things out with Alice and Yuzuha. Alice is off to talk to Helen, and Yuzuha's checking in with Mia. Go see what they found, or head straight to Therese. She's probably the one who knows this resort the best. Ugh, why is this happening? It'll be alright, miss. Miss Belle, you're here. Sorry, I've been dealing with tourist complaints all day, so I'm a bit low on energy. Please don't mind me. Miss, please take a break. I've managed to keep the remaining resort guests calm with some entertainment discounts. If you keep pushing yourself like this, your body won't be able to handle it. Miss Bell? Oh. Miss Bell came to see us for a reason, I'm sure. Is there anything we can help you with? I'd like to know more about the resort, to get close to the truth behind the haunting. I see. No need to be so formal. We'll answer as best as we can. About your debt situation with Willis. Willis. That guy suddenly showed up after the resort had been operating for just over a year. Due to rumors of hauntings when we first opened, our business took a nosedive, and we couldn't even recover our initial investment. That's when he came to us, saying he couldn't bear to see this place go under and wanted to help. Back then, Willis was already a division manager at Three Gates Corp, riding high on his own success. Years have passed, and he's still stuck in that manager position with no promotions. I guess that's karma catching up with him for all his dirty deeds. Long story short, we were desperate back then and thought we'd found a lifeline. Miss signed a contract with him, and according to the agreement, Three Gate Corp gave us a huge sum of money, with a strict deadline for repayment. That money only prolonged the resort's struggles, and after several years, we still haven't generated any real profits. Now, with the deadline approaching, we're running out of time. What happens if you can't pay up? According to the terms of agreement, the resort will be transferred to Three Gates Corp. Three Gates Corp. I suspect this was their scheme all along to take the resort. Most likely. That's kind of I had a feeling about. No use crying over past mistakes now. If only I could save up enough to pay off the debt and interest. I wouldn't have to lose sleep over that snake Willis anymore. I'd like to know more. Empy's got something to say. Empy spent all night patrolling with that tanuki called Kamanosuke, but we didn't spot anyone suspicious. But Empy saw a mosquito landing on thin air. I'm not too sure either. I was really sleepy, so maybe I saw it wrong. I'm gonna bring a camera and take another stroll tonight. Maybe I'll run into it again. This isn't a haunting, right? If it is, Empy won't tell a soul. Gotta protect the resort's reputation. Actually, Miss Bell, there's something I haven't mentioned before. This resort was built 11 years ago, and back then it was called Midsummer Resort. We've kept that for most people, until now. Miss, about this, e.g., no need to keep hiding it anymore. Belle, Alice, and Yuzuha have done so much for us. We shouldn't keep staying silent about this. Fantasy Resort was one of Midsummer Inc.'s assets. The same Midsummer Inc. that once rivaled Three Gates Corp in military tech before disappearing during the fall of the old capital. The CEO of Midsummer Inc. was my father, as well as E.G.'s boss and MP's first master. 11 years ago, during the fall of the old capital, he was swallowed by the Hollow, along with almost all of Midsummer Inc.'s assets. Before all this, he'd planned to transform Midsummer Inc. from the military industry to entertainment. Midsummer Resort was meant to be the first step in this transformation. Unfortunately, his departure and the company's downfall turned everything into foam on the waves. Due to the fall of the old capital, the resort's opening was postponed indefinitely. Teresa's father showed me great kindness, so I stayed here with the other staff, tending to Midsummer Inc.'s remaining assets, to look after the young miss. Oh, wait, was that E.G.? I just read that as Therese. After 6 years, I felt I was finally capable of standing on my own 2 feet, so I decided to properly take care of my father's inheritance, this resort. So I opened this resort to visitors 5 years ago. But if we kept calling it... Oh. Well, almost did it again. But if we kept calling it Midsummer Resort, its connection to Midsummer Inc. would be too obvious. To avoid unnecessary controversy, after careful consideration, we decided to rename it to Fantasy Resort. To avoid unnecessary controversy, after careful consideration, we decided to rename it to Fantasy Resort. I'm sorry we didn't share all this earlier. It wasn't intentional. We just didn't expect all of this to happen. I hope what we've shared can help you get closer to the truth behind the haunting. Got a bunch of clues, but the truth behind the haunting is still a bit hazy. I understand. I'm sorry. If I come across any other clues, I'll be sure to let you know. After wrapping up the chats with the resort staff, you join Alice and Yuzuha in a quieter spot to exchange what you've each found out. Alright, what do the girlies have to say? Oh, so there's more to it than I thought. I feel like there's something that could be a crucial clue in what Yuji said. There's quite a bit of info there, but keep spacing out like that and moss will grow on your head, Alice. Wake up. Hold up, Yuzuha. Let me think about this some more. It's like that feeling when a painting looks symmetrical, but something's off in some tiny corner, and you just can't figure out where. It's driving me crazy. Take your time and think on it. Val, we got a few helpful details from that last round of questioning. Maybe what Willis, being a mid-level exec at 3 Gates, has his eyes on isn't the fantasy resort itself, but the Midsummer Incorporated backing behind it. But what could Midsummer Incorporated mean to him? And to get Therese to hand over the resort, he first spread rumors about it being haunted, then played the nice guy to get close, settled the place with debt, and just waited for it to slowly collapse so he could take it over legally. That explains why he stirred up trouble the other day. If the resort managed to recover and cover its debts, his whole plan would fall apart. He had no choice but to try and sabotage the business. Now all that's left is the haunting itself. If we can just figure out how they pulled off these ghostly tricks. Yuzuha, why'd you suddenly grab my tail? So stop making those weird noises while you're thinking. Don't stress too much, Alice. When you're stuck, it's best to take a break and relax. Bella's right. Keep frowning like that and you'll give yourself wrinkles. I heard from MP that the resort made pretty good money yesterday, so he went ahead and fixed up the offshore fishing boat. Why don't you two head out for some fishing to clear your minds? Well, standing here getting nowhere isn't going to help, but Yuzuha, aren't you coming with us? If going out to sea means listening to someone go, non-stop, I'll pass. I'll stay here and keep an eye on the resort. You two go enjoy the sea breeze and clear your heads. Oh. Hey, MP. Even though the trouble isn't over yet, I'm just a bang-boo in charge of going out to sea. When I can't be of much help, the least I can do is stick to my post. I got the resort's big boat repaired. With that beauty back in action, we can sail out farther and catch even bigger fish. Come to think of it, I left my fishing rod in the front of HDD system before bed last night. Oh, that's not him talking. That's not it talking. Cool. Oops. Now I missed that dialogue. Great. Are we going? Are we heading out to sea now? Let's go. Let's go. Together with MP and Alice, you board the large boat and head toward waters farther from the resort. Oh, what's that place? Hey.
Something feels off. But what exactly?
What's on your mind, Alice? Wanna share?
I'm sorry, Belle. You came to help me clear my mind, and I've just been lost in thought the whole time. I was just wondering, what exactly is the true nature of those ghosts? There's this strange, unsettling feeling of déjà vu that I can't shake. Yuzuha is right. Only those brave enough to face the supernatural have the right to uncover the truth. Everyone at the resort deserves to know that truth. I don't want to be the trembling little bunny, cowering in fear of the unknown anymore.
Deja vu is a signal from our subconscious. Don't ignore that feeling. The answer might be hiding in the everyday stuff around us. Come on, Alice. Shake off those thoughts for a bit. Look over at the horizon. I swear I just saw dolphins out there.
Where? Symmetrical dolphins are the most adorable. Can you point them out to me? It feels like ever since I met you, Yuzuha, and Minato, everything's been changing.
Do you not like change, Alice?
Change means the unknown. It means losing something. Just like ghost stories. It scares me. But now, I see it differently. It's not too bad. Every day I spend with you guys is a pleasant surprise, brought about by change. I feel like I might have said something a little embarrassing. Just don't tell anyone, especially not Yuzuha. Oh, and I think there's a whale over there.
What? A whale? Where?
Come a little closer, and I'll tell you.
After spending a long afternoon on the boat with Alice, you return to the resort. I'm sorry, but that was very gay. Just like her being like, oh, ever since I met you guys, I've been changing. And then like her being like, come a little closer, I'll tell you. Like, huh? What do you mean? What's wrong? Oh.
It looks like something's happening again.
Alice, are you okay?
Oh.
I'm fine, but there's something else that's been bothering me.
I mean, it looks like it has collision.
Belle, would you mind coming with me to check it out?
Oh. Yuzuha's over here. You're just in time. Belle, Alice, you're back just in time. Just as we predicted, once the resort started developing normally, the ghost couldn't sit still anymore. A ghost in broad daylight. Now that's something you don't hear every day. They must be really desperate. But don't worry, Minato made sure to evacuate all the nearby visitors right away, so this shouldn't have much of an impact on the resort's image. Alice, what's wrong? I see a mosquito hovering in midair. That must be what's going on. What are you thinking? You'll have to excuse me, but I need to go verify whether my theory is right or not. Alice hurriedly runs toward where the haunted object was. Oh, she said words, and I don't know what it was. Another balloon. Oh, and a thing. Is there a painting here, too? If there's all three of them? Ugh, no matter how many times I see it, it's still so scary. No need to force yourself, Alice. No, I'm fine. More importantly, there should be something around here. Something invisible yet definitely tangible. What's that? Without offering much explanation, Alice scurries around the haunted object like a nervous but determined little rabbit. She paws at the air, feeling around as if searching for something. To speed things up, she even puts her nose and ears to work, her nose twitching to pick up scents, her ears rotating nonstop. She's trying so hard. You're just about to jump in and help her out of this slightly awkward situation when Alice suddenly seems to actually touch something. Without a moment's hesitation, she clenches her fist and punches the air in front of her. And right where there was nothing before, an object slowly shifts from invisible to visible. A projection? Found it! This is it. This is...
Alice, this is...
Huh. A holographic projector. And it looks like
Yep.
it's the latest model. It can create hyper-realistic, full 3D images. The incorporeal ghosts and the objects we saw, they're just illusions projected by this thing. For someone trying to fake a haunting, this is honestly kind of pathetic. But with the power to stay invisible, it managed to trick us all.
Yeah. How could it stay invisible?
I see. Since no one could spot the source of the projection, everyone thought these holograms were supernatural. But how did they manage to make the projector invisible?
Belle, you were the one who gave me the idea. On the ship, you said, "Deja vu is a signal from our subconscious. Don't ignore that feeling." So I started thinking carefully about where this deja vu feeling was coming from. Figuring out the holographic projector part was easy. The real challenge was finding out how they made it invisible. Until I realized we've seen something like this before. That's where the deja vu came from.
Grace's drone.
I got it! The drones Grace sent to help us with the Aqua Blaster ride.
Drones? Now that you mention it, we did see them appear and disappear right in front of us. You think it's using the same kind of tech?
Could very well be.
As far as I know, New Eridu doesn't have any stable technology that can make objects fully invisible. But if the drones can go invisible for short periods, there must be some new tech I haven't seen before. So I'm guessing that same technology was applied to the projector.
Yeah.
Even though searching for invisible objects with paranormal images right in front of me is still terrifying, at least I guessed right.
Good job.
Good job, Alice. Thanks to you, we're one big step closer to figuring this out. Now let's get in touch with Grace and confirm it.
You contact Grace through Knock Knock, who is on vacation here with the folks from Belobog Heavy Industries. The moment the topic turns to something mechanical, she shows up in less than 5 minutes.
I'm here! That holographic projector you mentioned. Mind if I take a quick look?
Please, we'd appreciate your input, Miss Grace. We're trying to find out if these projectors use the same tech as the drones you brought.
Grace takes the projector and examines it closely.
You're right. They all have the same surface material. Chameleon coating.
Chameleon? Is that some kind of rare new material?
Yes. The military's been hoping to develop a new tech that can make weapon systems or combat personnel invisible. Defense contractors have been pulling their hair out over this for years. And chameleon coating was Three Gates military tech's solution, though it barely passed the bar. When sprayed on equipment surfaces, this material can achieve visual camouflage by blending into the surrounding colors through temperature control. But the problem is, it's not stable. Low temperatures, infrared exposure, even a little physical impact, any of those can instantly break the camouflage.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
No wonder it only took one punch from Alice to knock the projector
Girl, that's
visible
mean.
again.
Girl, that is just mean.
Exactly. Since it's still full of flaws, the material isn't usable for actual military applications, which is why Three Gates Corp hasn't made it public. They're currently working on fixing these issues, and that's where Belobog Heavy Industries comes in. Ben struck a deal with them at a friendly price, and I received a batch of chameleon to help them test and improve. That's the story behind the drones.
Gotcha, okay.
Thanks for explaining. So, since this invisibility tech is flawed, it hasn't hit the market yet, right?
Other companies might have struck deals with Three Gates Corp like we did, but I'd say most of the material's still in their hands.
I see. Looks like we finally unmasked the ghost.
By the way, on my way over here, I overheard some people talking about hauntings. Judging by your reactions, is Three Gates Corp involved?
Maybe.
I'd say there's an 88% chance.
She
We
likes
lack
that number.
direct evidence and can't confirm if Willis's actions were ordered by the company. But at the very least, we know that there are hidden projectors scattered around the resort, projecting those creepy images.
Well, I can't sit back and do nothing. Sweet Pea's been under a lot of stress lately, and both Anton
poor
and Ben
Coletta.
could really use this break. No way I'm letting their precious time off get ruined like this.
Miss Grace, could you lend us a hand? Finding the other hidden projectors might take a while, but something you just mentioned gave me an idea.
Alice stands on tiptoes and whispers something into Grace's ear.
That's a brilliant idea! Leave it to me. I should be able to take care of it in no time.
Thank you. Belle, can I borrow your phone for a moment? We'll be right back. You and Yuzuha just wait here for a bit.
Sure, of course. What are you going to do?
Sure thing. Though I'm kinda curious what you're going to do.
Obviously, we'll fight ghost stories with science.
With science? You hand the phone to Alice. She and Grace walk off, chatting about something. It really seems like they're hitting it off. After a while, she comes back with the phone, places it in your hand, then calls over Monato and leads you both to another haunted object. Look carefully. Do you see anything in the frame that isn't actually there? Oh, and don't forget to make it cute. Make me look cute. Huh? What does that mean? All set. Here's your phone back, Belle. Wanna take a quick photo? Don't forget to use the paranormal filter. A photo? Yeah, aim it where I'm standing and see if there's anything strange in the camera view. I'll give it a try. Oh. I'll keep this because I want to. The camera screen reveals the outline of a previously invisible holographic projector. As you hit the shutter, the phone's flash bursts, and just like that, the projector becomes visible. Perfect. The paranormal camera works like a charm. So it can detect invisible objects? How does it even work? Like Grace mentioned before, the chameleon coating is highly sensitive to infrared light, so she and I modified the camera sensor and flash on the phone. With the paranormal filter on, you can both pinpoint the projector's exact location on screen and disable its cloaking by taking a photo. There are quite a few projectors hidden around this resort. With this camera, finding them all in one go will be way easier. Alice, I'm honestly impressed. Makes me want to give you a good head pat. Hey, you're totally patting me already. That tickles. Cut it out. Anyway, Yuzuha, Minato, can you roughly pinpoint the locations of the remaining projectors? Once you've got that down, Belle will use the camera to determine their exact positions and retrieve them. Leave it to me. I've got a pretty good idea where those goons might have stashed them. Yeah, certain areas are giving off a weird vibe. I'll go check them out. The three nod in silent agreement and head off to their respective haunted locations. He used his schnoz. Up close, the scent here matches the one from that projector perfectly. Let's see what shows up on the camera. Another one. I'm not going to save this one. So that's their sneaky little game. Not exactly playing fair and square. But it looks like their little tricks end here.
Don't you want to try our Aqua Blaster
I can
ride?
faintly hear something, like a subtle mechanical noise. Perhaps it's just my imagination. Could you check with the camera just in case? There it is. Just as I thought. Now that we know what these things really are, they're way easier to track down. Let's get rid of this projector and make these unsettling, totally asymmetrical images disappear for good. And then Yuzuha.
Think you can beat my surf speed record?
Stand right here and check with the camera. I have a feeling you're in for a little surprise. Oh, there it is. I couldn't see it for a second. I knew they'd hide a projector in a place like this. Once you get how they operate, it's easy to guess how they think. By the way, Belle, when you were taking photos earlier, did you make sure to get my cute side? Of course. After gathering all the holographic projectors hidden around the resort, you gather Therese, E.G., and MP. Looking at these projectors, they can't hide their shock.
And that's the whole story. So there's no need to worry about any so-called haunting now. We've recovered all the projectors that caused this mess.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. I always knew there was nothing wrong with the resort my father left me.
Miss.
Yes.
Here. Take this handkerchief to wipe your tears. Everyone, thank you for stepping in to help during such a crisis. And now I'm almost certain Three Gates Corp is definitely behind all of this.
Mm-hmm. That jerk Willis, he won't stop until he completely destroys us.
We were one step away from taking over the resort, but right when we hit rock bottom, we managed to bounce back. Of course he's doing everything he can to interfere. Those stupid minions he brought to cause trouble were probably just a distraction to keep us busy while his other lackeys snuck around installing these projectors everywhere.
Real.
After that, they could control the hauntings remotely without needing to stick around. No wonder Minato didn't spot anyone at the time.
It all adds up. Time to report them to public security.
No, we can't. Not yet. We've checked all the surveillance footage from the resort, but none of them caught Willis's men in the act. Willis is no amateur. A fox like him wouldn't leave obvious evidence. Having dealt with the resort for so many years, he probably knows exactly where all the cameras are.
And besides the chameleon coating, there's no other evidence linking these projectors to Three Gates Corp right now. They could easily claim they had nothing to do with any of this.
This can't be. What should we do? Is there really no way to stop them?
To make them stop for good, we'll need to catch them red-handed. Even the slickest fox can't talk their way out when caught in the act.
Real.
But how can we know when they'll come back to stage another haunting?
It might not even be about setting up another haunting. Like I just said, Chameleon is still really unstable as an invisibility material. Willis is pulling tricks with a tech that's barely holding together.
Yeah.
Anything unexpected could expose the projectors. And when that happens, the whole ghost story collapses. He must know the risks and has a backup plan.
I see. So you're saying that if something happens, he'll definitely send someone to retrieve the projectors.
I understand now. I'll update Mia and Helen on the situation. Willis's men might show up again soon, and we'll all be ready for them. We'll be there to support you guys when the time comes. Please, don't let them get away with it.
Yeah. I'll try not to.
Of course.
No, we won't let them get away with it. Alright. Gotta prepare the ambush. Belle, everyone's ready. We just need to wait for Willis and his gang to walk right into our trap. Then we'll catch them all at once. How about you? Are you ready? If you're good to go, let's find a spot to stake them out. I'm ready. Okay. Hiding in a spot where few would think to look, you spot a group of sneaky thugs quietly slipping into the resort. They look uneasy, and you can hear every word they say. Ew. What the heck? We did put it here, so why is it completely gone? You idiot! One simple job and you still blew it. Don't tell me you messed up the spot. Projectors don't just grow legs and leave. But this is definitely the right spot. I even double-checked with you when I installed it last time. Don't you remember? Damn, you're right. But how the hell did it go missing just like that? If he finds out, we're all screwed. Whatever. No time for this now. We'll figure it out later. We've still got a bunch of projectors to pick up. Let's get moving. Just as I thought. They walked right into our hands. Sounds like they're the ones who brought the projectors here too. But I don't see Willis among these people. No surprise there. A sly old fox like him would never get his own hands dirty. Still, this is good enough. We caught them red-handed, and there's no talking their way out of it. So, should we strike now? Pop up behind them out of nowhere and catch them totally off guard? Alice, why do I get the feeling you're really into scaring people? Strike now and take them down. You show up ready for battle, right in front of the thugs. Panic flashing across their faces, they clearly didn't expect to be found. But in no time, they've got their helmets on and weapons drawn. The fight is on. Alright. Time for battle.
What the hell? Where did these guys come from?
Ooh! Yeah, need my help, Yuzuha? So you guys ever think about maybe, I don't know, giving up?
It'd be good if they be good if they gave up.
Give up my ass! I don't know how
Give
you got exposed.
Chance to score!
I'll take you.
Yeah.
Don't think you're getting out of here in one piece either.
Let's dance! Yeah! The enemies are like seashells on the shore.
Real.
Your weakness has been exposed. Sweep the wimps away! Stay on offense! You can't run!
You got this, Alice.
Our memories will give me strength. Don't freak out now!
Real. The defeated thugs try to escape, but everyone at the resort swarms in and takes them down.
Stay put and don't try anything funny. Public security's on their way.
Let me go. What did we even do to make you call public security, huh?
Let me think. Breaking into the resort store, malicious damage to property, assaulting staff, and wearing that asymmetrical helmet. I'd say that's plenty to press charges.
I don't know if that last one really holds weight.
Huh? What kind of charge is that last one?
EJ and I searched these guys. Willis wasn't here, and none of them look like Three Gates Corp employees.
In other words, these guys look like a bunch of thugs who broke into the resort with no connection to Three Gates Corp. Of course, that's just on the surface.
Hiring thugs to fake hauntings? How awful. Just spill the beans about Three Gates Corp. Honestly, And maybe we'll go easy on you. You better think this through.
Three Gates Corp? That huge company under Tops? And what's this ghost haunting business? I have no clue what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Hey, listen, we hit the resort simply because you people ticked us off. So we're here to
And
mess.
how did we tick you off?
I planned it, they carried it out.
That's all there is
How
to
much
it.
did Willis pay you? We'll double it.
Willis? Never heard of him. Don't know what you're talking about. We make our living with our own two hands.
Uh-huh, sure.
Enough. Monato, would you mind locking them up until public security arrives?
Monato takes away the restrained thugs and then returns to the group.
Yuzuha, are you still planning to use Denny's to turn them? To be honest, Spook Shack's in the doghouse in terms of cash right now.
I'm also a member of Spook Shack. I can chip in if you need funding.
It's okay, Alice. I was just feeling them out. Judging by their attitude, I'd say Willis has already paid them a pretty hefty hush fee. No point wasting time on them. Anyway, after tonight's counter-strike, Willis probably won't be making any bold moves for a while. As for whether these thugs will rat him out, we'll let public security handle that.
Yeah.
Does that mean we don't have to worry about more hauntings happening again?
The thugs Willis hired have all been caught. There's no one left to do his dirty work for now. Of course, he might hire another group of thugs, or even do it himself. But if he tries anything again, we won't let him get away with it.
Mm-hmm. At least the music festival won't be affected.
The music festival kicks off tomorrow night. At least this time, Willis won't be able to do anything. If our festival and attractions combo goes well, the resort's popularity should be in a pretty good spot after this.
Although this is good news, it's a shame that after all the chaos these past few days, the whole haunted resort thing has blown up all over Internaut. This kind of negative publicity's already doing some real damage.
Yeah.
But hey, it's still way better than when we first opened. Back when nobody wanted to come at all. Thanks to all of you, the resort's finally back on track.
You're welcome. Those people spreading wild rumors online without knowing the full story. If it weren't for them, the resort could have been way more popular.
MP, don't say that. Honestly, I'm already really happy we've gotten this far in such a short time. At least now, even with the ghost rumors, we can still keep the resort running.
Oh, right. Speaking of which, I've been scrolling through Internaut posts these past few days, and it seems like people's opinions about our resort are starting to shift.
Hi, Christina V. I recognize the voice immediately.
Hold on, let me pull it up. Look, since the hauntings were just spooky but didn't cause any real harm to people, quite a few paranormal enthusiasts are getting super interested in the place.
Let me see. Wow, you're right. There are even posts calling us a must-visit summer hotspot.
Real.
With guides on where to take the best photos. What on earth are these people thinking?
Some people are into it.
Aren't you the same, my lady? You say you're scared of ghost stories and supernatural stuff, but deep down you're dying to run into some spooky events yourself.
Real.
No, I'm not.
What do you mean you're not?
Anyway, what if we flip this whole haunting thing around and use it as a publicity stunt to attract more visitors? It might even help offset the negative press we got the past couple days.
No, let's just end it here. I don't want to use something like this to make money off the resort my father left me. MB, could you help gather all the holographic projectors we've recovered so far and hand them over to public security?
Okay, Therese.
Alright, let's shift gears. Time to help Alice and Yuzuha prepare for tomorrow night's music festival.
Yes, I'm excited.
Right. Thanks, everyone. The bands Mr. Arnold invited will be here tomorrow for rehearsal. And we've already pushed out all the ads. Though, with the budget we've got, it's only a small promo campaign.
Yeah.
Leave all the preparations to us. Now that everything's back on track, it's time to share the wonders of summer with all our guests.
We'll help too, of course.
Wise and I will help too. Let's
Let's make the most of it and spend
Yeah.
an amazing summer night together.
It's gotta be an amazing summer night. I mean, come on. We've been working.
Got this.
We've been working towards it for quite some time. In perfect sync, everyone stacks their hands together. Summer isn't over yet. The storm has passed, and tomorrow will be full of hope once again.
Summer. If only it could last forever.
What was that about? Looks like this whole haunting business is finally settled down. Now we can properly focus on getting the music festival ready. The big day's almost here, but we've still got a mountain of details to sort out. But first things first, it's already pretty late. Let's get some rest and power through it tomorrow. Looks like I can finally get a good night's sleep. Staying up late is a lady's worst enemy when it comes to beauty. Belle, you'd better get some rest too. When we've got time, the three of us have to go to do another girls' night chat. Mm-hmm. You'll get some rest too. Good night, enjoy the sun and the waves. Oh, look at the stage. Are we calling it the Midsummer Festival? Midsummer Night Festival? Alright. Hey, girlies. Belle, look how many visitors we've got. Wow, it's packed. How'd it get so lively all of a sudden? Mr. Arnold did thorough research on the resort's target audience, and although the advertising budget was tight, every penny was well spent. That's why so many people came early just for tonight's music festival. With this many people around, I'm feeling even more fired up. Come on, let's push through and finish checking off the rest of our to-dos. How's the prep going? Let me think. We've already booked the performers for the festival, and most of them have arrived at the resort. They're either getting ready backstage or relaxing somewhere nearby. The stage is all fixed up and ready, and all staff are in position. First up is the sound check, then Minato will lead the guests to the waiting area, and we'll go through a rehearsal a bit later. Feels like we're almost there. Once the music festival's over, let's throw ourselves a little celebration. Gotta properly toast to the resort's full recovery. Yuzuha, anything could still happen before the festival comes to a close. This isn't the time to let our guard down just yet. Yeah, and your little bunny ears and tail haven't stopped twitching since this morning either, right? Stop staring at me all the time. Alright, Belle, could I ask you for a favor? Actually, I'd like to hear what tourists around here think about the resort and the music festival. When you're organizing an event, it's easy to overlook things from the audience's perspective. That's why I want to understand what the visitors here truly care about, so we can still make a few adjustments before the festival officially begins. Leave it to me. Thanks. I'll be getting ready here by the stage, waiting for your good news. What about this guy? I can't wait anymore. I wish it'd get dark already. Are you here for the music festival? Of course! I heard about the beach music festival on internet, so I rushed over here from Janus Quarter first thing in the morning. The ticket isn't too pricey. I'm too hyped for this. Is there anything you're concerned about? Something I'm concerned about? You mean something that's not quite there yet? Probably the lineup? It's all mid-tier singers and bands. Feels like we're missing that real big name to hold it all together. I'm mostly here to soak in the vibes, so it's not a big issue for me. But yeah, I bet some folks are hoping for more. If they suddenly dropped a surprise announcement about a superstar performing, this place would go wild. If we can get Astra. I see. That was very helpful of you, Belle. There are points that are worth thinking about. No big names, and the security doesn't seem all that reliable. We've got to fix those. But there's one more thing that's bugging me. Did that staff member just say they tripped over nothing? Like, literally nothing in their way? I am worried about this too. Yuzuha, do you think... Before Alice can finish her sentence, a sudden scream rings out from not far away.
Whoa! That's a ton of ghost images. What the heck is going on?
Oh, everyone is freaking out.
Uh-oh. The tourists are totally freaking out.
Help! It's alright, don't be afraid, they're just holograms. Help me! This is so scary! She seems to have lost the strength and reason to respond for now. In any case, let's use the camera to locate the hidden hologram projector and retrieve it to put an end to this ghostly display. Huh? That nasty thing vanished? It's alright, you're completely safe. Those images are harmless. Really? I was just here to chill, and then suddenly there were all these scary things, one after another. I seriously thought that was the end for me. Please head to a nearby safe zone and stay put. We'll take care of this. Okay, but honestly, I just want to go home now. That last scare nearly gave me a heart attack. The terrified tourist leaves the scene. Most of the other visitors are reacting the same way, and the situation isn't looking good. Yuzuha, Alice, and Monato, and the others seem to have gathered nearby. Let's go find them and discuss our next move. No.
What? How is this possible? Why are there so many haunting images?
Didn't we hand over all the projectors to public security last night? What kind of dirty trick is Three Gates Corp pulling now?
Do we have a mole?
We'll figure that out later. Right now, there are too many of these projections. Most of the visitors are completely spooked. We need to collect the projectors now and get the visitors to safety ASAP.
The performers and staff have all run off in a panic. We must hurry. Let's split up.
Sure.
Where are you all rushing off to?
A familiar chilling voice cuts through the crowd.
Willis, you again.
It's the cringe man.
Behind you.
New Eridu Broadcasting, Throne Quarter TV, Redo Media. Basically, I invited all the major mainstream media outlets in New Eridu.
So the whole city can watch this haunted circus you deliberately set up?
Careful what you say. We're live across the city right now. I just heard Fantasy Resort was on the rise, so I decided to spend a little of my own money to bring in some big media coverage. Just trying to help you out with a little PR, that's all.
Yeah, PR.
But what a shame. Looks like we picked the worst possible time and ended up broadcasting your resort's biggest mess for everyone to see.
I can't believe you have the nerve to say that. Everyone watching, please listen to me. Everything you're seeing right now was created by hologram projectors. Our resort is not haunted. And the one who orchestrated all of this, turning it into a haunting, is none other than this department manager from Three Gates Corp.
Oh my. If you want to accuse Three Gates Corp, shouldn't you at least have solid evidence? You can't throw shade at us just because the projectors happen to be coated in our new material, can you? Speaking of evidence, I've actually got a video that proves my company has nothing to do with your resort. In fact, it was your own people who installed the projectors in place to fake the haunting.
What video? Just as a sense of dread hits you, Willis has already pulled out his phone and starts playing the video in front of the cameras. The footage was shot late at night, clearly inside the resort. It looks like fixed position surveillance footage. On the empty street, there's MP, carrying holographic projectors. Its tiny body hauls several projectors, installing them at various corners of the street, adjusting the settings to invisible mode, and finally leaves with a satisfied look. Instead of handing over the projectors to public security last night, MP reinstalled them throughout the resort. Is this the truth behind what's happening today?
That's your resort's Bang-Boo, right? Forgive me for not disclosing the source of this video, but it clearly shows that this Bang-Boo did everything on its own. We had nothing to do with it. I believe the people can see it for themselves. You fabricated this whole haunting nonsense, traumatizing customers who trusted and visited you. And then you had the nerve to turn this around on me. That's what really happened.
MP, how could this be? You've been with us since Father was still alive. You would never do something like this. Right, MP? Huh? Where's MP?
Come to think of it, I haven't seen MP around at all since this morning.
I'm trying to think about what it could
I
be.
bet it's already left town. Bang-Boo's actions.
Did someone
Master
reprogram
takes the
it?
fall. As the resort's managers, shouldn't you give the audience and your guests an explanation?
Damn it! Where did MP run off to at a time like this? What should we do?
You exchange glances with Yuzuha and Alice. Even in a dire situation like this, there's no hesitation in their eyes, only determination.
Wise? Monato? Can I leave this to you guys?
You want us to keep the media busy? I'm not a pro at this, but I'll try my best.
You got
Are you
this,
planning
Wise.
to retrieve the projectors and find MP?
There must be more behind this. Like,
Envy
honestly,
has
though.
always cared deeply about
Like,
the
I wonder if
result.
something reprogrammed
There's
him.
no way to do something like this without a reason. There must be something else behind this. We need to find it and figure out the truth.
Go! We've got things covered here.
Okay, we'll be back soon.
Hmm.
Do you think MP might be somewhere it usually hangs around?
I mean, maybe.
No, maybe it's not that simple. Let's ask around first.
I do want to see what Yuzuha has to say here. Is Alice talking? Yeah, Alice is talking with somebody. Hi there. Have you seen a penguin boo around? Looks kind of silly and it's always off fishing or taking pictures. Sound familiar? This place is haunted and you're still in the mood to look for Bang-Boo? Are you kidding me? And speaking of penguin boo, isn't there one over there near the dock? But that penguin boo didn't seem to know anything about fishing or photography. It didn't quite match what you described. I tried talking to it earlier and all it did was robotically ask if I wanted to go out to sea. That definitely wasn't the real that definitely wasn't the real MP. But if MP's gone missing, why is there a penguin boo here pretending to be it? Interesting. How curious indeed. Excuse me, have you seen a penguin boo around the resort? Huh? Everything's a total mess here and you're asking about that? And penguin boo, isn't it just standing right there by the dock? There really is a penguin boo by the dock. Wait, that's not MP. What's going on? When did a different penguin boo take its place? Yeah, there is one here. MP. Out to sea? To sea? See? You're not MP. I'm not actually MP. Wait, I'm not supposed to say that. I was instructed to call myself MP for the next half day. Yes, that's right. I am MP. That lie was way too obvious. Impersonating other Bang-Boo is illegal. This can't be happening. Alright, I'm not the MP you're talking about. But please, don't arrest me. I was just trying to get by. What happened? I'm a Bang-Boo wanderer. I was roaming the streets this morning, starving, and this guy just stood in front of me, stared me up and down, and started chatting me up. He gave me a bunch of ether batteries and said I could have as many as I want if I help him out. So here I am. He brought me to this resort and told me to stand here pretending to be MP, so that if anyone comes by, I should just keep asking if they're going out to sea. That's it. My whole mission. Just standing here. I really don't know anything else. I don't even know who MP is. You can keep the ether batteries. Just please, don't arrest me. What did that man look like? Oh, I know this one. He wore glasses and had a suit on and looked kind of rich. Talked all fancy, and sometimes he'd just start muttering to himself for no reason. I'm not turning you in, but I do need you to stay and be a witness. Okay, as long as you're not arresting me, I'm open to anything. Also, technically my job here is to take people out to sea, so would you like to go for a sail? Now is not the time for this. I see. Sorry, I shouldn't have asked that. Girl... What kind of cursed resort is this? It's not just the creepy things floating in midair that you can't even touch. Now that's creepy stuff lurking by the beach too. I should never come here. What creepy stuff by the beach? I have no idea either. I mean, I didn't see anything. I was just walking along the shore a bit earlier, thinking I'd go feel the waves, and then something tripped me out of nowhere. If it weren't for all the creepy stuff happening around here, around this resort, you'd probably think I was nuts. But I swear, I tripped over something and went face first into sand. And when I looked up, there was nothing there. This is some kind of haunting, isn't it? It has to be. Where exactly did you trip? Huh? Let me think. I guess it was maybe a few dozen meters out from the dock. I can't say exactly where, but if you wander around that area long enough, you're bound to bump into that ghost too. I mean, ghosts aren't really corporeal, so you probably were tripping over something physical. Belle, have you found any clues over there? From what we've just found out, Willis definitely knows where MP is, but he didn't say a word and instead hired some random bamboo off the street to pose as it. Someone tripped over an invisible object in the shallow waters. An invisible object? But projectors malfunction when exposed to seawater. There's no way Willis would have set them up out there. Alice, you're giving Willis way too much credit. Don't tell me. That invisible object was MP? And it's been submerged in seawater this whole time? How could that be? That object should be somewhere around here. Let's check it out with the camera. I'm counting on you. Hope it's not too late. Oh! As the camera shutter clicks, MP the penguin boo reappears before your eyes, lying limp in the seawater, unconscious, as though it had been struck down there. Or struck down. It's MP! It's right here, but it seems to be unconscious. I'll check its condition right away. I'm sorry. MP's waking up. Quick, get it out of the water.
MP? Are you okay? Can you hear us? This is awful. They sprayed chameleon on it and did it so carelessly. Thankfully, the seawater hasn't caused any irreversible damage to its core yet.
Sorry. I messed up. I'm sorry. What happened last night? I want to say them.
Calm down. Can you tell us what happened last night?
Sorry. MP didn't turn in the projectors, but kept them instead. MP waited until everyone was asleep and reinstalled them. Last night, Therese said if only summer could last forever. MP feels the same way. In summer, everyone's here, and the music festival and the visitors. But once summer ends, everyone leaves. It'll just be MP, e.g. Therese, and the debts. Happy times won't last, and we'll have to work ourselves to death again to keep the resort afloat. Just putting on a good music festival isn't enough. The resort will eventually fall back into decline. MP doesn't want to see Therese cry anymore. MP wants the resort to stay popular even after the music festival ends.
So when Mia mentioned last night that the ghost stories were well received on Internaut, you thought about using that to the resort's advantage?
The images in the projectors. Those visitors found them too scary, so MP secretly changed them to something cuter. MP thought maybe that would attract more people. MP didn't say anything because Therese would say no. MP spent the whole night setting up the projectors, but in the end, Willis had remote access to them. MP wanted to stop, but it was too late. Someone knocked MP out from behind and kept muttering to themselves. MP tried to capture them with my camera, but they snatched it away and smashed it. I'm sorry. MP let everyone down. I'm sorry. Therese is going to cry again. Oh.
Your face looks like you're about to bite someone, little bunny.
Probably
Is that
Willis.
how I look right now? You're not much better, Yuzuha. Your hair's practically standing on end.
MP, you've done great. We'll take it from here. We'll settle the score with the bad guys who tried to ruin our summer.
Belle? Got any ideas? From what MP said, it sounds like Willis didn't leave any evidence behind this time either.
No. This time, he's going down. He crushed every bit of hope we had just to sabotage the resort. He even went so far as to leave MP invisible in seawater to make it malfunction. We're heading back, and we'll make him pay for what he's done.
Battered and bruised MP is brought to the camera. The once arrogant Willis turns pale when he sees MP, as if fearing something. But quickly, he regains his usual demeanor.
I'm impressed you managed to find this troublemaking bamboo. What's with all those wounds on it? Don't tell me you beat it up to appease the guests.
Never.
MP! Those wounds! What happened?
Willis, you did this, didn't you? MP is just a little bamboo! You bastard!
Damn.
Guys, when you finally get your shot at revenge, you can't just say something weak like, "You bastard." Alice, show him how it's done.
Huh? Me? Alright then.
You got this, girl.
My name is Alice Timefield. For the sake of Fantasy Resort's reputation, for MP, and for everyone's hard work that you tried to trample,
I like this music.
I will push you into an utterly asymmetrical abyss of despair! Alice, that asymmetrical part was kinda unnecessary.
Leave her be.
What exactly are you getting at?
In short, you brought in these invisible holographic projectors, caused chaos at the resort, and even tried to kill a Bamboo. All of this is being exposed to the entire city of New Eridu, live on camera.
And here I thought you had something important to say. How ridiculous! In a lawful society, you can't just throw around accusations without evidence. Especially when you're accusing Three Gates Corp.
Well, we're doing it anyways.
I've been meaning to say this for a while now. You keep dragging Three Gates Corp into every conversation. What are you, the CEO's secret illegitimate child or something? This isn't about them. We're accusing you personally. Stop hiding behind the company's name.
Yeah, I guess he has been doing that, huh?
Doesn't change anything. I already checked with public security. Those thugs who trashed the resort were just some gang. What does that have to do with me? And this Bamboo's injuries? How is that my problem? Show me the evidence.
Willis, you think you've got everything covered, leaving no loose ends. But you're wrong. Destroying MP's camera wasn't enough. Bamboo units have built-in visual recording systems. For someone running a cutting-edge tech company, this should have been obvious. But you've turned into nothing but a greedy snake who will do anything for your own gain. I'm not surprised you looked down on Bamboo and completely forgot what they're capable of.
Visual recording system, huh? Interesting. And? You did remind me of this feature. If I remember correctly, only the Bamboo's Master and Marcel Group have the authority to access those visual recordings. And if I'm not mistaken, this Penguin Boo's registered master was Teresa's deceased father, wasn't it? The fee for changing ownership isn't cheap, so you've never officially updated the registration. As for Marcel Group, once you submit a data request, it'll take at least 1.5 years to hear anything back. I'm honestly curious. How exactly do you plan to get your hands on this Bamboo's recordings?
Girl, you underestimate who I am. You raise your phone to your ear, a familiar voice comes through.
Master, I detect a long-awaited opportunity for me to shine. Enter the command, "Please help me, Your Excellency Fairy," and I shall execute the following action. Convert Bamboo's visual recordings into video output. Master, it seems like you're in a situation where verbal commands aren't convenient. I've gone ahead and sent the recordings to your phone. Please don't forget to shower me with extra praise later.
Thank you, Fairy. Show everyone the recordings from your phone.
All right, these are the visual recordings saved inside MP.
Well, you've got some skills. If what you're saying is true, that someone attacked this Bamboo, then the visual recordings must have caught it. Maybe it was one of those leftover thugs from yesterday's gang. You should hand over the recordings to public security and let them sort it out. That'll wrap things up for today.
Nope.
Still trying to play dumb, Willis? The gang you hired to do your dirty work were all caught yesterday. With hush money for hired thugs being so steep, and the risk of exposure so high, there's no way you could have lined up another crew in just one day. Given the situation, don't you think it's far more likely you took matters into your own hands and attacked MP yourself? I'm going to play back the visual recordings. I heard that you love hearing yourself talk. Why don't we give all of New Eridu a chance to hear what you were mumbling at the end?
Wait, don't! I spent a fortune hiring those thugs and they were totally useless. Got themselves caught just like that. thought this worthless resort was a lost cause. But who would have guessed, just wandering around here, I'd stumble onto such a lucky surprise. This Dungbang Boo even set up the projectors for me. This'll work. Just gotta wait till daytime when the place is packed. I'll project all those terrifying images, and the resort will be doomed for good. Smash the camera, then get rid of this bamboo. Why is it so heavy? Whatever, I'll just leave it invisible and let it rot in the sea. This time I'll finally drive this place into bankruptcy and take it for myself. I've been waiting for too long. Midsummer Inc.'s research data must be hidden somewhere around here.
Who would have thought the man who always covered his tracks so perfectly turned out to be so careless when completely off guard? As MP's visual recordings finished playing in front of all the cameras, one glance at Willis showed a man barely able to stand, his face completely pale.
Got any more excuses? There's no such thing as a voice-changing ribbon in New Eridu, you know?
Wait, everyone, please let me explain. This video doesn't prove...
The reporters' phones at the scene suddenly start ringing. After answering and listening for a moment, they all switch to speakerphone, making sure the voice on the other end can be clearly captured by the cameras.
Citizens of New Eridu, I apologize for taking up your valuable time. As the corporate spokesperson for Three Gates Corp, I would like to make an official statement regarding this incident. Willis, former R&D division manager at Three Gates Military Tech, has been terminated and permanently blacklisted due to his malicious interference with Fantasy Resort's operations for personal gain, causing severe damage to the company's reputation. Willis's actions were entirely his own and have no connection to our company. Regarding his unauthorized use of our newly developed technology, we will pursue legal action accordingly. For further details, please stay tuned for our upcoming press conference. Thank you for your attention.
Real.
As expected of Tops, they never miss a beat when it comes to cutting ties. Must hurt pretty bad, huh? Being abandoned and backstabbed by your master?
If you'd just handed over the damn resort from the start, none of this would have happened.
If you hadn't been so greedy, none of this would happen.
My hands on the research data hidden here. To use it for promotion.
Watch out. Looks like he's about to do something crazy.
The ground begins to shake. Moments later, a massive machine descends from the sky, blocking everyone's
Now
path.
that my career and my life are ruined, none of you are getting out of this in one piece!
Oh, great. Figures Willis would lash out when cornered. Monato, you go help evacuate the guests with the others. Alice and I will take care of this big guy you summoned. He never expected to fail, yet still hit a combat mech nearby? What a shady man. Let's take this chance to put him behind bars for good. Yes.
I should have leveled this place from the start! Would have saved me a ton of trouble!
Feel the sea breeze. Solid hit. Score ones in...
Anyway, so why beat around the bush? Blow it up! Blow it up!
Your opponent is me. Yeah, the enemies are like seashells on the shore.
And why did you get to go on vacation? You even know the pain of spending summer schmoozing with the higher-ups!
Girl, I don't know what you're complaining about.
Has been exposed.
Once this place goes boom, I'll head over and blow up 3 gates! Make myself the boss!
Yeah?
The enemies are like this man. Has he completely lost his mind?
Yes, he has.
Sorry for
He's
stealing
lost
your
his
spotlight.
mind.
Must be the weather. He probably got heat stroke or something. Let's give him some herbal tea later. Yeah. How about this?
Stay on offense. I offer you the dazzling star of a summer night.
Okay, Slay. With the mech disabled, Willis is left with no means of resistance, but he no longer seems to care. He sits on the ground, muttering things like, "I'm covered in the coating too. If I stay still, I'll turn invisible, and you won't find me," over and over until the public security officers arrive and take him into custody. Now that is what you call being caught red-handed, and thanks to the live broadcast, word should spread quickly that the resort's haunting was nothing more than one of Willis's little schemes. The crisis has passed. Let's clean up this mess. The tourists are still waiting in the safety zone. Please wait a moment. There's something I'd like to say. What's up, Therese?
Everyone, thank you so much. I don't know what crimes Willis will be charged with, but without him around, I think the resort is finally free from all the nightmares.
I've already repaired MP's body. Thanks, everyone. It's just a shame about the music festival that we had planned for tonight.
Yeah, it's a real shame. But the bands and staff all got spooked and ran off. No matter what we say, they won't come back now. We've got no choice but to put the music festival on hold.
Can we get Astra to perform?
Weren't you really looking forward to it?
No worries. I feel like I've already spent one heck of an epic summer with you all.
How should I put this? Guys, I actually have another way to save the music festival. I could ask a friend to see if she'd be willing to perform here. Since Spook Shack was running the show, I figured I should leave the planning to you guys, so I never brought it up before. But what do you think about having Astra Yao perform here?
Yes.
Astra Yao? You mean the Astra Yao who's perfectly symmetrical from head to toe except for her leg and armbands?
Oh my god, she said that so fast.
Belle, how do you know her? I love her.
You better be clear about this. Do you love her for her songs or for her symmetry?
Yuzuha, how rude of you! Of course it's because of the music! I'm not just some classical music snob, you know.
But Belle, I can't believe you can get Astra Yao on board. Looks like there's still hope for turning this music festival around. Could you contact her right now?
Yes.
Val, we've already got some friends staying at the resort, and now we're inviting Astra. Why don't we invite the others to come along too?
Yes, everyone can have fun together.
Great idea, Wise. I might
I'm
as well
down.
set up a video call.
I'm excited. You open Knock Knock, select the familiar names from your friends list, and start a video call. In no time, everyone joins the video call.
Belle, what's up? I just wrapped up a commercial shoot. Now heading to my next gig.
Hello, Belle. I just started
Yeah,
my learning how to say no to debriefings and everything else training. Did you need something?
Yabi, you just don't want to go to the debriefing, do you? Belle, I just finished work. Are you at a resort?
Proxy, I thought you were video calling me for something important, but look at that. A whole screen full of familiar faces. As for what I'm doing, let's just say PubSec doesn't need to know.
Hey everyone, Wise and I are at Fantasy Resort, and there's gonna be a beach music festival tonight. Would you all like to come to the resort and join us?
I need this. Hold on, I need this photo. It's mine now.
So, Astra, how should I put this? I have a favor to ask.
Performing at the music festival, right? I'm down. I'm heading over there now.
Huh? How did you know?
But don't you have another gig coming up?
I was watching the live broadcast earlier. You looked so cool standing up for the resort. The next gig was just some private show for Top's bigwigs anyway. I already asked Eve to cancel it for me.
I watched it too. So my say no training is over now. I'll head over with Yanagi and the others.
Yes.
I knew you wouldn't forget about me, Proxy. The kind of hair watched the live stream and we're already on the way. But first, let me check. All the resort facilities are free, right? Or at least we get the friends and family discount? Yeah?
I didn't catch the live stream, but the case I just handled was connected to your resort. Last night, some gang members were transferred to us from Throne Quarter. They were being particularly difficult to crack, so I was put in charge of the interrogation.
I bet you did well.
I couldn't get them to spill either. But when Jane heard about it, she said she'd handle it.
Oh,
Just
Jane.
now, they confessed everything about their shady dealings with Willis from Three Gates Corp. he'll probably be spending quite a long time behind bars. I'll come over with Qingyi and the others. We
Yay.
could really use a break. Belle, you handled this case brilliantly.
Hey, what about Victoria Housekeeping? There's the only ones I don't know about.
See you all tonight at the resort.
Just as you are about to end the video call after setting up the meeting time at the resort, Yuzuha leans in.
Belle, don't end the video call yet. Can I have a quick word with Astra?
Of course.
Of course. What are you planning to say, Yuzuha?
Yuzuha flashes a mysterious smile, takes the phone, and whispers a few words to Astra. Then she hits the speakerphone button and points the phone screen at the TV cameras, which are just about to wrap up the broadcast.
Everyone, I have an announcement to make. Tonight, I'll be performing at the Fantasy Music Festival, so get ready for some incredible magic through music. If you're interested, come meet me at Fantasy Resort. Let's make this the most amazing summer night ever!
Yay.
You actually came up with that on the spot? Yuzuha, are you some kind of genius?
Yes.
I wonder how much it would have cost to get this kind of media coverage the normal way.
Bet Willis never saw this coming. All that effort he put into getting media to trash us ended up working in our favor. The music festival's hype is gonna hit an all-time high.
Yes.
So, Alice, how are you liking your first summer since joining Spook Shack?
Huh? Me? How should I put this? Nothing went according to plan at all. Everything was total chaos. Just one scare after another, and I barely got any chance to relax. It's completely different from what I had in mind, but I loved it. Honestly, it might have been the best summer I've ever had.
I want to see the performance. I want to see it now. I thought the music festival was done for, but hey, who knew it'd come back like this? Kinda lucky, huh? Yuzuha, it's too soon to breathe easy. The media coverage is already out, but we've lost a bunch of staff and performers. There's no way we can pull off a full-scale festival like this. Then let's bring them back one by one. With my charm as the face of Mystic Wares, I'll definitely get them to change their minds. We'll help too. With more hands on deck, we might be able to get everything back on track, and maybe even squeeze in a rehearsal before the show. Count me in. No, Belle. Let us handle the rest. After everything we've been through, it's time you got some proper rest. Monato's right, and hey Belle, there's actually one more thing you can do. Just stick around here and welcome our old friends. They'll be rushing over any minute now. We'll make sure everything goes smoothly. Just wait for our good news. As the sun sets, performers and familiar faces make their way to the resort. Ugh. It's only see Eve and Astra. Miss Yao was just saying the other day that it's been a while since we've seen you. And now here you are. Maybe it's fate. Yeah. Miss Yao and I watched your entire confrontation with that Three Gates Corp manager through their live stream. You stayed calm and collected, kept your logic clear, and really put the pressure on. Well done. Evelyn praised me? Just stating facts. I've dealt with Three Gates Corp. Their middle management's full of guys like him. Greedy, ambitious, always clawing their way up. Can't deny it felt good watching him fall. Anyway, even though the other agency will probably blow up if we turn them down, since Miss Yao wants to perform here, I'll do my best to make it work. Besides, in this sweltering summer, it's nice to take a short break and catch up with a few friends. Proxy, it's great to see you. May we all have an unforgettable summer night. Yes, I agree. Wait. How do I get on the stage? Wait, how do I get on the stage? Oh, I can just talk to her from here. I didn't realize. Who's this? Belle, you're finally here. I'm wearing that vacation outfit I showed you before. How does it look? Super summery, right? Perfect for the stage. It looks great on you. Oh, and the song I'm performing tonight? I actually gave your brother a little sneak peek a while back, so get ready. Oh, and this is... Oh, right, I almost forgot to introduce her. I've been working on a new song these past couple days, so I was humming the melody in my head while checking out the stage earlier. This girl just walked by and, without even thinking, picked up the tune and ran with it. And it sounded amazing. She basically improvised the perfect harmony on the spot, so of course I had to come talk to her. No, it's nothing. I just sorta hummed along. She's gonna short circuit from nerves at this rate. But that melody really surprised me. Do you do music too? What's your name? I'm in a band right now. We're called Angels of Delusion. Oh wait, no, that came out wrong. No need to be so nervous. Here's an idea. Come stand right in front row when the show starts, and I'll make sure we have tons of fun interacting, right? Okay? Oh, and let's add each other in Knock Knock too. Please, definitely. Here on this paper are my Knock Knock ID, our band's Knock Knock ID, and our official socials, and please sign it for me. Where'd all that shyness go? Sure thing. Looks like we're new friends now, Miss Super Talented Composer. Alright then, Wise. Could you help me bring her up to the front later? Even I gotta go get stage ready. Thanks. See you in a bit. Wait, is Wise here? Or does she mean Belle? Oh, we got so many people to talk to before we can start. We got Nicole and Anby. Hey partner, fancy meeting you again. Hi Proxy. Want a burger? You two are so chill. Already switched to vacation mode, huh? A chance to chill at the resort for free? As if we cutting hairs would ever pass that up. Billy and Nekomata already split up to grab snacks and drinks, and then we're claiming those lounge chairs till the sun goes down. Are you coming with us, Proxy? I heard the sailboat drink stand does movie screenings. Maybe we could pick one and watch it together. Got a few things to take care of, but I'll catch you in a bit. Don't forget to grab a drink or two once you're done, alright? You've been hosting us here, so drinks are on me later. Thinking back to last year's Camellia Golden Week, we actually spent it at your place, didn't we? Hard to believe how time flies. Nicole, save the nostalgia for later. Billy just messaged. He said there are so many tourists at the resort the shop's already out of drinks. Huh? Anby, drop that burger and get up. We gotta go back to the parking lot and get those boxes of drinks from our trunk. No vacation anymore? Business is right in front of us. Who's got time for a vacation? Chop chop! Get those drinks out of the crowd. Out to the crowd. Look, Denise are calling my name. Damn. Juyan. Oh, and Chingy, I didn't see her sitting there. Belle, we're not too late, are we? It took us a bit to sort through the case files, and then we hit traffic on the way over. Seems like a lot of people are heading to the resort. Right on time. Manager, even though they say never judge someone by who they used to be, I didn't expect you to pull off such a thriving new business in the Throne Quarter. Clearly you're not to be underestimated. This resort isn't mine. It's a legitimate business. I know. I'm just kidding. As they say, spring makes you drowsy, autumn wears you out, and summer puts you straight to sleep. This muggy heat's been knocking me out at the precinct, too. I figured it was time to step out and get some fresh air. You can go fishing here. Ah, very good indeed. Chingy, you... Oh, isn't that a shooting booth over there? That's our original shooting game. You can try it for free. Really? I want to try it. The precinct shooting competition is coming up soon. This would be perfect practice. It seems Juyuan's quite intrigued. Hell yeah. I'm guessing you have like Miyabi in them over here. Yep, Yanagi. She still smiles. Belle, we're here. Miyabi, long time no see. Has it really been that long? Didn't we just talk on a video a moment ago? Chief. Hello, Proxy. It's been a while. I've arranged some time off for everyone in Section 6. On a rare, clear summer night like this place is perfect for unwinding and recovering from the strain of work. Strangely enough, Asaba and Sokaku wandered off on their own the moment we arrived, like it wasn't their first time here. Come to think of it, I did see them these past couple of days. Better keep that to myself. I did see them? When did I see them? Where did I see them? I heard you've been through quite a few adventures lately. If you're up for it, let's find a quiet place later tonight and take our time catching up. And it seems Nicole from Cutting Hairs is coming too. Perfect. I've been meaning to catch up with her too. After all, it was on a night just like this that she tricked Talus out of my hands for the first time. Good luck, Nicole. I'd also like to get a drink and unwind a bit, but before that, I need to find Sokaku first. As for Asaba, well, since we're officially on break, he can enjoy it however he likes. I can finally take a breather. There's just way too much to do. Good thing everyone's ready. Everything's ready. Makes me feel a bit more at ease. Thanks for setting that up. Let's sit back and wait for the show to begin. Time for the show to begin. It still feels like we only decided to hold the festival a minute ago. So much has happened over the past few days, and soon it'll be time to head back to school. Milady, are you for real? We're still on break. If you keep talking about school and classes all the time, your hair's gonna go asymmetrical, you know? What? But going to class is a student's duty. Alice, let's talk about something else. Alright, I'm sorry. I know I say things I shouldn't sometimes. It's just... I've never really had friends before. Not ones I could truly open up to. So I'm still figuring out how to be with people like this. It's fine, so no need to be all timid. And hey, this summer break might be ending. But we can always hit the beach together next year. Just don't tell me you're staying home to study. I'll definitely be there, it's a promise. Belle, you'll come too, right? Definitely. Next year's vacation is already on my list. You two better not go back on your word, or else I'll have Kama sneak into your kitchen and replace every last drink with bitter melon juice. Time to spend time with my brother. Belle, did you say hi to our friends already? Look, the music festival's kicking off soon. Yep, caught up with all of them. It's been a while since we've seen them. Feels kind of nostalgic, doesn't it? But for now, if you don't mind, I hope you'll spare a little more attention for your poor brother who's been left alone. Sure thing. Time to enjoy this break together. I brought my camera too, so we can try to capture all the best moments tonight. Don't worry, Belle. I'll do my best to get some nice shots of you. Ones you'll actually like, so... Ready for the festival? Let's go.
Welcome, everyone, to Fantasy Music Festival! Let's make this a summer night to remember!
The holiday's almost over.
So, summer's ending already?
It's not over yet! As long as we're together, every night is one to remember this summer.
I'm sorry, but Yuzuha and Alice holding hands is so cute. I don't want to go back. Huh? Speak up. It's too noisy in here. I can't hear you. I said I don't want to go back to school. Are you talking to Kama? Say it louder. I don't want to go back to school. I want to stay at the resort and have fun with you all. Now I heard that loud and clear. What a bad student, Bunny. But I guess I know better. Belle, come join us. When friends get together like this, it's the perfect time to shout our hearts out to the sea. I don't want to go back to work. Hey, Ocean, are you listening? Don't let Belle go back to work. Let's talk to our brother. Belle, did you have fun tonight? I feel like this totally makes up for missing out on that vacation during Camellia Golden Week. Guess all that excitement's finally catching up. I'm actually a little drowsy, even with all that nitro fuel. Should we call it a night? Let's go back and rest. Alright, good night, Belle. Sweet dreams. Belle, good morning. Morning. What were you talking about? We were just talking about how the resort's short-term operating rights are about to expire. Yeah, I guess it is almost up. Time flies. Regarding this matter, according to the agreement, your short-term operating rights to the resort will soon revert back to us, but might I ask you to consider staying on and helping us manage the resort long-term? Of course, there would be no further fees involved this time. We sincerely hope you'll continue your connection with Fantasy Resort for many days to come. If it weren't for your help, this place would have likely fallen into Willis's hands long ago. You're not just our friends, but the ones who saved this resort. Miss Therese, the staff, and I all believe that this place needs you. Alice, what do you think? Mr. E.G., Miss Therese, I suppose we don't really need any more revenue from the resort. We prefer to cover Spook Shack's expenses through our own efforts. But I also believe the connection we've built won't simply end with the short-term agreement. We really enjoy being here, and we love the atmosphere. It's not a place we can just walk away from. So please, allow us to take part in the resort's long-term future. That's such a classic Alice answer. Yep, what Alice said goes for all of us. That's a relief. I was worried you might say no. So, once again, looking forward to working with you all. Oh, right. I also have these photos. I took them at the music festival last night. If you'd like, please take them. Yes. A moment captured by Therese's camera after the fantasy music festival. Old friends, new companions, and most importantly, family. Though the summer night may pass, our smiles will forever be frozen in this most beautiful summer memory. I love it so much. I like the Astras in it. Thanks, Therese. These are really good. Just looking at them brings back all those moments from last night. Hey, Bunny, quit that smiling grin. Or, hey, Bunny, quit that silly grinning. Everyone's watching you. I wasn't. I mean, okay, fine, I was smiling, but only because I'm really happy. I'm going to hang this photo by my bed so I can see all of you first thing every morning. I'll do the same. Well, well, great minds think alike. There we go. Oh, now I can put this up in my board in my room. Yay! That's like the main thing I was trying to get is her outfit. Let's talk to Therese real quick. What does she have to say? Belle, Yuzuha and Alice says you know a thing or two about navigating the hollows. Is that true? Oh, just a thing or two. Did something happen? Actually, in the audio where Willis's crimes were exposed, he mentioned Midsummer's research data. The data my father left behind. You probably know this, but before Midsummer shifted to tourism and started building resorts, it used to be on par with Three Gates and military tech. Though I've never seen the actual research myself, I imagine it must be quite valuable. It wasn't until I heard that recording that I realized the resort was just a cover. What Willis really wanted was to snatch Midsummer's secret data and use it to boost himself up. Yeah, he did say that. But he probably never guessed the research wasn't here at all. Everything he did was for nothing, because Father had already hidden it deep in a hollow. How do you know that? I only found it recently. There was a hidden compartment in the bracelet my father left me, and inside were 2 small slips of paper, each with a hollow coordinate. If the research data is real, it must be tied to those 2 coordinates. Hollow coordinates change all the time, so you'll need someone who can navigate. Yeah, could you help me check those 2 coordinates and bring back whatever my father might have left behind? I've already told Yuzuha and Alice, and they said they're willing to help too. I'm not really interested in the research, but since it was my father's, I'd still like to have it back in my own hands. I got this. Thanks. Yuzuha and Alice should be somewhere around here. I'll send you the coordinates. Once you've worked on the location, go talk to them.
Hope you have a wonderful holiday with us.
Alright, let's talk to Alice first. Belle, I assume Therese has asked you to help recover her father's belongings as well? Shall we head out now? It sounds like this really matters to you. Naturally. It could very well be something her father left behind. If it's hidden in a hollow, then it's only right we try to find it, for her sake as her friends. I trust you've already decoded the coordinates. Let's head out together then. I want to see what Yuzuha has to say. Hey, Bal. Therese talked to you about the hollow treasure hunt already, didn't she? Does that count as hollow treasure hunt? Of course it does. We've been stuck battling outside the hollows for ages. It's been way too long since we had a proper adventure in there. And that's where all the real ghost stories hang out. Decoding that coordinate should be a piece of cake for you, right? So, ready to head out now? I just want to wait. I want to do it at Alice's perspective because I'm normal. I can select someone else.
Your fortune seems pretty good lately.
Ooh, we really harmonize.
so that might as well just use Astra.
Remember the soft touch of sand. Sorry for stealing your spotlight.
Yay. Oh, hi. A big guy just kind of appeared out of nowhere. Okay. I like the noises that she makes.
A chance to score. No time to deal with you individually. Apologies. The enemies are like seashells on the shore. Blink your strikes to score. At the beach, Alice Timefield is
Real.
unstoppable.
There we go. Why is there a lone typhon in the hollow? Did someone put it here on purpose? If this mech was left by Teresa's father, was it meant to guard this place? To prevent intruders? Anyway, there's definitely something at this coordinate. Let's bring it back and see what it is. Ah, so that's it. Okay. So they have their own separate adventures. All right.
Let my song move everyone. An extra surprise! Prepped and ready. Yeah. You're all riddled with flaws.
Real. Okay.
The enemies are like seashells on the shore.
Just kill him already.
Solid hit. Score one for me. You can't run. Whoa, a chance to score. One more time. Yeah. With my sword,
Ow.
a Macy, a sword technique for summer nights. Your weakness has been exposed.
Slay. Why are there a bunch of Hollow Raiders wandering around here? Don't tell me they're after the research data too. Everyone in New Eridu saw that livestream and heard Willis mention the secret data. So yeah, it's no surprise someone's after it. But they weren't supposed to have the coordinates. Forget it. No point wondering about that. According to the new coordinates you calculated, this should be where Teresa's father hid it. Let's bring it back. You show Therese the 2 files you brought out of the hollow. Hello? Thank you. Thank you all. So these are what my father left behind. 2 files? It doesn't feel like they're both research data. Or maybe neither of them is. Let's just open them and take a look. In that case, how about we open the one I found first? I've got a feeling it might be better to save Alice's for later. Alright. Please. Actually, after you left, I looked it up on the internet and found that the coordinate Yuzuha has. It's been floating around for years. So that's how it is. No wonder we ran into a bunch of Hollow Raiders there. I guess the file I have probably isn't that classified after all. Yuzuha opens the file in her hands. It's filled with messy, scribbled handwriting. All sorts of childish wishes like, I want to be an astronaut. Therese snatches it back, her face turning bright red. Oh, is it hers? What was Dad thinking? This is my childhood diary. Why would he put this in the hollow? Well, I've got a feeling you'll get your answer after reading Alice's file. Alice? Alice opens the file in her hands. As the pages unfold, a flood of obscure academic terms spills into view. There's no doubt, this must be the research data. These are... He left 2 coordinates, one real, one fake, and spread the fake while he was still alive. That way, if someone got both later, they'd likely think they were both traps. And with a combat machine guarding the true coordinate, he ensured no one else could take the data, at least not until the day you were strong enough to retrieve it yourself. He was thinking about all this? 11 years ago? Alice, would you be willing to take the research data? Huh? I know it's from 11 years ago, but Midsummer was once a respected name in military tech, and the groundwork they laid was solid. If it ends up in the Timefield family's hands, I'm sure it'll be put to much better use. But why? Isn't this something your father left behind for you? It is, but that's why I'd rather it go to someone who can truly make use of it. I didn't get my father's gift for research at all. Maybe this place, is what he really meant to leave for me. Alice, I know things haven't been easy for your family lately. If what's in there can help you in any way, then I think this journey was worth it. Go on, take it, Alice. Thank you. I'll bring it back and take a look through it with my fellow researchers. Alice takes the research file from Therese. As she does, a single slip of paper slides out and drifts to the ground. You pick it up and find a few lines of handwritten text. It looks like a casual note written by someone over a decade ago. Took a walk along the beach with Therese today. We ran into a rabbit there and father with his daughter. I recognized him. He had introduced himself at the banquet a few days ago as a scholar of ether science from a noble family. We ended up talking for quite a while, and I've been thinking ever since. I may have gone too far chasing after competition and results, but really, we were both just trying to leave something meaningful for our daughters. Maybe it's time for Midsummer to shift gears. The sea looked especially beautiful today. A beach resort might not be such a bad idea. Therese would love that. And that's how that ends. Cool. That's actually really nice, though. We do have Alice's thing. Or not Alice, Yuzuha. Her thing.
Belle, you've arrived!
Oh, what's wrong, Alice?
Yuzuha kept teasing me last night. She acted like she was possessed or some nonsense, chasing me around with her eyes closed.
Whoa! Still snitching on me? I told you I was just dreaming. I don't even remember what happened. Why are you making such a big fuss out of it?
Girl.
That's not even the craziest part. I hid in the bathroom, and you just kept banging on the door. No point in hiding. I'm gonna get you. Here I come.
Oh my
Come
god.
on. Now you're even scared of other people's dreams? Better watch out when you hit the hay tonight. You little scaredy carrot.
Scaredy carrot.
What are you gonna do?
Wait, you were dreaming?
Yeah. A ghost story enthusiast like me is more in tune with the surreal and uncanny qualities of dreams.
Yeah.
Sounds like you were sleepwalking. Can you tell us about your dream?
It was a tranquil stretch of sea. As a kid, I was lying on my paddleboard, tired and sleepy. The sea was shrouded in mist, with only a reef visible in the distance. The waters were perfectly still. Suddenly, I heard a delicate and pure song fill the air. A mermaid-like shadow appeared in the water before me and quickly swam away behind the distant reef. The song drifted from behind the reef as I paddled toward the rocks. I was paddling along when suddenly the singing stopped. Confused, I paddled forward anxiously and heard a splash from behind the reef. It sounded like something falling into the water. When I reached the reef, I found nothing behind the rocks, just some ripples dancing on the water's surface.
Interesting. Dreamed of a mermaid, but what does that have to do with what you did to Alice?
So, you dreamed about a mermaid, but never actually saw it?
Nobody gets me like you do, Belle.
What do you mean? What do you mean I get you?
Uh-oh. See that skeptical look on the Missy's face? She probably thinks I'm just spinning another tall tale.
Am I wrong? I've only just joined Spook Shack, and you've already tricked me countless times.
Like, nothing Yuzuha says is serious. She's very unserious.
Like treasure hunting in Silum Bay, only to find some marbles stashed by elementary school kids. Or investigating cat spirit rumors on 6th Street, only for for it to be a cat Thyran with 2 tails.
Nakomata?
Oh, and don't forget hunting for demons moaning in a hollow. Only to discover it was a lost Bamboo with a broken voice module.
So everything's turned into an episode of Redo's Myths Busted, huh? I think I get where Alice is coming from now.
Huh. Looks like you really don't believe me. I even wasted my breath telling you all those juicy stories from my dreams.
Uh-huh. Looking a bit dejected, Yuzuha vanishes in the blink of an eye.
Yuzuha? It's not that I don't believe your dream. It's just...
Oops. I probably shouldn't have said that. Better go find her quick.
Damn, look what you did. What should I do, Belle? What if she never talks to me again? Relax, the worst she'll do is pull a prank or two, like snapping your sword into an asymmetric shape. That's even worse, you know? Yeah, so we've got to find Yuzuha. I saw her heading toward the aquarium. She's looking at the fishies.
Feel free to explore at your own pace.
Ugh. Yuzuha, are you okay? I'm terribly sorry, Miss Yuzuha, esteemed owner of the Mystic Wares. Please don't turn all my things asymmetrical. Why does this fish swim away every time I move? You know I messed up really. Wait, what fish? I thought you were still upset that we didn't believe you. Oh right, you just reminded me. I was actually still mad just now. Alright, once bitten, twice shy. Can't blame me for being skeptical after all the times I've messed with you. Proxy, you're not buying it either, are you? I'd never doubt a mermaid legend. I've seen PubSec officer as tall as a building, you know? Alright. If you guys really want to make it up to me, then come hang out with me on the beach a little longer. Very well, I'll cover all the activities at the beach today. Cover for what? Silly bunny, we're running the resort now. Try out some of the coolest activities and help draw a crowd for us to do.
Quick, come with me!
Sure. Proxy, I can smell a ghost story in the air. Ghost story? Where? Among the shooting challenge videotape rewards. You should be able to find it, right, Proxy? I get to choose. I'll just do the first one. Rookie Challenge, Sunday the 11th. Sunday the 11th? It says it's about a brand called Veteran Wings Barbecue, and how they started it up. Aren't you curious what Legends of the Deep is about? Wait a second, why does this feel so familiar? I remember now. These videotapes and that Midnight Ethereal I wanted to watch last week came in the same packaging, both in unmarked boxes. The last one had an ethereal crawling out of the TV, and this one, with a name like that, who knows what kind of indescribable thing might crawl out next. Okay, since you're so scared, if you all watch it with me, I promise I won't play it in your room. Sounds fair? Alright, challengers, have you made up your choice? Alice gives you a look that clearly says, let's just go with her. I'm scared. Let's do the Legend of the Deep. Okay, please check your gear. We're heading out. Okay, let's do the shooting. Oh, whoa there, little sharpshooters. You've got your eyes on Legends of the Deep, don't ya? Yep, and you are? I'm Mia's grandpa. Just call me Ahab. She's still busy helping other customers, so she asked me to bring this prize over to you. Thank you, Mr. Ahab. No biggie. I could tell at first glance that you aren't just any rookies. Tell you what, sign up for an Agua Blaster membership card, and there'll be an even bigger prizes waiting for you down the line. You mean this one? You take out the membership card Therese gave you. Didn't realize I was talking to real enthusiasts. Well, if you're interested in trying out the new challenges, I might be able to get you a beta membership card. Doesn't cost much. You mean these ones here? You take out a dozen or so test cards meant for operator use. Would you look at that? Big spenders. Thanks to kind folks like you looking out for my granddaughter's little business. Poor girl's fresh out of school and way too naive. Her new boss is a real piece of work, making her work overtime like crazy. And that silly girl's actually happy about it, saying it's for the future of the resort and all that. Forgive me. Once I get talking, it's hard to stop. Here you go, the videotape you wanted. But heads up, once you play it, the Sea God's gonna have their eyes on you. Something feels off. Something feels intriguing. Just don't play it in my room. But seriously, where would you even find something that plays videotapes these days? Monato said he was installing a TV at the drink stand. Maybe we could use that to play it. Hey, Monato. Thanks for setting everything up, Monato. No big deal. Since it's a resort run by Spook Shack, of course I'll pitch in. You need anything? You tell Monato about the shooting challenge and getting the Legends of the Deep videotape. It does feel a bit suspicious, but the TV's all set up now, and you can watch it whenever you like. I start playing it. As the videotape slides into the player, the TV hisses with static. Through the noise and flicker, an image appears on the screen. A mermaid. The TV displays an expanse of foggy sea, accompanied by the beautiful melody. A mermaid's shadow appears beneath the waves, swimming quickly behind the reef rocks in the distance. But just as it hooks you in, the tape ends.
Hold up, Yuzuha. About your dream last night.
This is the place! The mermaid song! The color of the sea, and those rocks in the distance! Everything matches perfectly!
Wait.
So what's that about?
Don't tell me that...
No way.
Mermaids are real?
Girl.
Of course! My paranormal radar is super accurate! What do you say? Wanna come search for mermaids with me?
But...
I'm down.
This place a little... eerie for mermaids?
No.
Come on, Alice.
Mermaids can be eerie.
Don't you want to be the first scientist to study mermaids? Think about it. Discovering a new species. Having your name go down in the history books of ether biology. Your outstanding work could even result in a mermaid emblem being added to the Timefield family crest.
I mean, I feel like fish sirens should be a thing, no?
Wow! You think I could really achieve something like that?
The similarities with your dream are definitely a coincidence worth looking into. But I don't think mermaids are gonna be that easy to find.
Oh, come on, Proxy. Don't you want to capture some mermaid footage? Just think, if we rent out that tape, no, a public screening, you'll never have to worry about your electricity bills again. Just picture it now. As the film ends, the whole audience rises for a standing ovation. The credits roll across the screen. Director, Faithin, narrator, Alice, producer, Ukinami Yuzuha, action director, Komono Monato. Special thanks to the Timefield family.
Wow. She has it all figured out.
Having an action director for a nature documentary feels a little sus.
Sus.
That all sounds amazing.
Yeah, right? Let's go find Mia and get to the bottom of this.
Wait. Hey there. Oh, hey, there you are. I was just wondering why you hadn't come to claim the prize after finishing the challenge. Mia, about this videotape. Right here, sharpshooters. This is your well-deserved Legends of the Deep grand prize. This is what we get? A collector's edition of 2 kilometers under the sea? You know, this tape contains valuable footage of many endangered marine species. If that's not legendary, then what is? It's not that. We've already got the prize, and something supernatural really did happen. You told me about meeting Mr. Ahab in the mermaid videotape. Huh? My grandpa? You didn't give him any Denny, did you? Or agree to one of his totally suspicious offers? No, he just told us to get a shooting card from your counter. Ugh, that stubborn old man. I told him to stop meddling in my business. Whoops, sorry about that. I didn't mean to drag you into our family stuff. As for that tape you got, I've got no idea where it came from. He's been hoarding weird stuff for as long as I can remember. His shop's over in the shopping district. I'll walk you there so you can ask him yourself. That's alright, we'll go find him. Hello, it looks like you're in your underwear. Step right up to the curio stall. Trinkets, snacks, souvenirs. Grab any three for 20% off. Spend over 20,000 dennies and get a free island flower garland. Hello, Grandpa Ahab. Ahem. Oh, it's you guys. I should have known you couldn't resist the urge to uncover the secrets of the deep sea. Do you know who shot this videotape? The one who filmed it? Closer than you think. That's me. This is none other than my Sea Spirit Chronicles footage. A creature with the wisdom of humans in the body of a fish. Fascinating, right? Do you know where this was filmed? What? You wanna go find them? There's no need. I've got a similar deep-sea spirit right in my shop. In this shop? Hold up, Yuzuha. Remember that 6th Street cat spirit legend from last time? That pink-haired shop owner said the same thing, then tried to sell us some cat spirit viewing tickets and scammed me out of 20,000 dennies. Was that Nicole? Besides, keeping a legendary creature as a pet, that's just ridiculous no matter how you look at it. It's not that we don't believe you, we just thought it'd be cool to see it with our own eyes. Sure, I can't let you take a look, but listen, kid, there's no such thing as a free lunch in this world. I don't care much about making money myself, but it'd mean a lot if you could show a little support for me, Estelle. She just messaged me on Knock Knock that you're actually the ones who just took over here. But you gotta understand, it hasn't been easy for her. Of course, I'm not saying you need to give her any extra bonuses or anything. Helping her get more customers shouldn't be too hard for folks as resourceful as you, right? No problem, Grandpa Ahab. Promoting the resort is our job too. Oh, and don't go telling my granddaughter we struck any kind of deal. Let's just say we're like-minded people, helping each other out. Heart for heart. Rest assured, heart to heart. Heart for heart. Proxy, I know you've got a knack for business and all, but where are we even supposed to start? How about trying it on the beach? Wait, so we really have to talk people into it? That's so embarrassing. I've got the experience. Let me give it a try. What can I do for you, ma'am? Hey, sorry to interrupt. Want to try some high-speed archipelago shoot? No. Ah, how cold. And blunt, too. You seem like such a graceful young lady. Why would you want to promote such an unladylike sport with them? Ella seems caught off guard, slipping into a moment of self-doubt. No worries, let's try talking to someone else. Let's talk to this guy, a middle-aged man. Hey, what's up? Would you like to try the exciting Aqua Blaster challenge? Aqua Blaster? Sorry, I can't swim. There's no swimming involved. Or working out either. Girl, the middle-aged man, clearly fed up with similar sales pitches, quickly walks away. Come on, you can't expect to sell anything like that. Business is all about creating demand. Come with me. Sure, I mean, yeah. Darla! Daddy, can you stop talking on the phone? I want that toy from the shooting stall. Alright. Those booths are all rigged. It's really hard to win. I'll get you a toy when we get home, okay? Proxy, these beach targets are way too easy. Yuzuha flashes you a sneaky wink. Huh? What? Yuzuha nudges you with her elbow. Yeah, it's way too easy. Daddy, they all said it's easy. And didn't you always say you're the best at shooting games? Well, Darla, haven't I always told you? Don't believe everything you hear. See it for yourself. Just because they say it's easy doesn't mean it really is, right? Oh no, Belle, the big prizes are almost gone. Come on, one more round before it's too late. Just a late pull on the trigger and the big prize is yours. This is the only place where you can get a big deal like that. Guess what? Mia told me that Dad fired off 10 rounds just to win the prize. He was squeezing the trigger so hard it looked like sparks would fly any second. You're a total business mastermind. Let's go. I bet Mia's already told your grandpa about our accomplishments. Time to check out the deep sea spirit. Yuzuha drags you to Ahab's store.
Mia told me everything. Thank you for stepping up to help manage the resort.
Why did you sound like Scottish just for a second?
No worries, Grandpa Ahab. By the way,
Ahab.
Do you think you can show us that deep sea spirit now?
Oh, right. I nearly forgot about that. Many have longed for a peek behind the curtain, but I always warn people to be ready. Your whole worldview may be turned upside down.
I'm ready.
It's fine. Go ahead, Grandpa Ahab.
From the first sprout beneath the water To the four-legged creatures that conquered land, life has traveled far on its evolutionary journey through the tireless work of countless generations of biologists. The threads of evolutionary history gradually unfold before us. But there are still unsolved mysteries and unknown forms of life. The sea god legend of Port Elpis, the bizarre expansion of Hollow Zero, the ghostly dancers of Ballet Twins. Yet none of these compare to what's coming next.
And what's coming next?
Ladies and gentlemen, rabbits and tanukis, you're about to witness a new chapter in the history of evolution, defying the boundaries between ocean and land. The deep sea spirits.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, there he goes. Oh. Girl, it's just a bang boo.
Huh?
Yuzuha, let's not get too carried away.
That's not what that says.
You good-for-nothing old weirdo! Where's the mermaid from my video?
Mermaid? What mermaid? What you've been looking at all along are deep-sea spirits.
Playing word games now, huh? Alice,
Okay.
open the door. Get Monato.
Whoa, 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 calm down, young lady. Or I'll have to call who's ever in charge here.
We're in charge here.
Grandpa Ahab, you probably forgot, but we're the ones in charge here. Maybe you could tell us where you saw the mermaid all those years ago. As for this spirit that breaks the boundary between land and sea, you can just keep that to yourself for now.
Well, it's been decades now. How am I supposed to remember the exact location?
By remembering.
Whoa, whoa, don't get feisty, little lady. If I don't know where it is, we can always look around. Hold up, where did I put that thing? Ah, here it is. My mermaid radar.
Mermaid radar? Murdar. No. Mr. Ahab pulls out a crudely modified boundary measurement device.
I salvaged this from discarded supplies of the old Capital's
I don't trust
Research
this man.
Institute. With my modifications, it'll beep whenever it detects any humanoid creatures with fish tails. And have you heard?
Girl.
There was a reported sighting of a mermaid at a deep-sea fishing spot recently.
I don't believe him for a second.
Hey, don't give me that look. If you don't believe me, you can ask MP. Lots of customers have seen it. Whether there are fish or not, might as well cast the net, right? What's there to lose? Trust me, this radar will be beeping like crazy at that deep-sea fishing spot.
Let's talk to MP. Let's figure it out. Yes, boss. What do you need me to do? Oh, that was not the voice I gave him before. Just wanted to ask you something. Ever run into any mermaids while you were out at the sea? A mermaid? I knew it. That weird old guy totally tricked us. Yeah, over at the deep sea fishing spot. Lots of people saw her yesterday morning. I knew it. He wasn't just some ordinary old man. Oh, really? You were literally doubting him like 2 seconds ago. Have you seen them too? Yep. She's really pretty, and her fishtail was so cute. She even waved at me when I was out sailing. Can you take us to see her? Of course. Master said your fishing is my mission. I could, but Master's father once warned me about it. Some areas of the open sea are covered in thick fog. There was once a captain who returned from a voyage completely crazy, claiming he'd seen a mermaid. From then on, he became obsessed with finding the mermaid. In the end, he lost his family and everything he had. With how easy it is to lose your way in the fog, it's possible he ended up in a hollow and got corrupted, so maybe what he saw was just a hallucination. Empy can only take you to the safe zones. If the mermaid went into the open sea, then Empy's not allowed to go there. Of course, safety first. You look around the area Empy mentioned, but the radar stays silent. No sign of a mermaid, After such a long journey, you're tired, hungry, and starting to see things. Ugh, no good. I'm so hungry and seeing things. I can't believe there's not a single snack on this boat. So not classy at all. MP, there's gotta be a fish on a fishing boat, right? Kawanosuke, time to prove your loyalty. MP is a penguin boo. Penguins eat fish, but Bang-Boo don't eat fish, so there's no fish on MP's boat. MP can make grilled fish, but there's no fish on board, so you'll need to catch some first. Alright, we can fish. Just because I said we can go fishing doesn't mean I actually know how to fish. Don't tell anyone about this, but I'm actually kind of afraid of water. Why'd you come on the boat? Ugh, don't look at me. There's zero fishing talent in my family. Back in the day, they used to call my dad Captain Skunk because he couldn't catch a thing. What about your grandpa? And they used to call my grandpa Admiral Skunk. Yeah, you all have your reasons. Then I guess it's time to reveal my true identity as the ultimate angler.
I'm feeling pumped!
At least you are.
Yay!
It's Nautilus.
Take my bait!
To catch 2 fish.
I got something! Woohoo!
Record weight 3.15 for a blue tang. That looks like Ellen's tail. Wait a moment, I think I just saw something. Behind that reef, there's a mermaid. You hurry to pull the mermaid onto the boat, and to your surprise, you see a familiar face. It's Ellen. Oh, Proxy. Didn't expect to run into you here. That's my line. Why are you sleeping behind the reef? Oh, Victoria Housekeeping Company got a commission from Fantasy Resort to help supervise some service details and stuff. Mr. Lycon sent me to check the shark nets in nearby waters. I found a spot on the reef that looked just like a sofa, so I managed to lie down and try it out. That's when you guys came and carried me back. Oh, that kind of makes sense. Makes sense? How? You skipped the most important part, sleeping. And this radar really does go beep beep too. It's hard to deny it really is a human-shaped creature with a fishtail. You can totally deny that. It's a completely different species. Proxy! What's up, Yuzuha? Let's head back first and get some answers from that weird old man. After a long journey, you finally arrive at the beach pier. As soon as you step off, Yuzuha, clearly fuming, leads everyone straight to Ahab's little shop. Welcome! Oh my, you really found the mermaid? No need to thank me, really. Just do me a favor and drop by Mia's booth sometime. That'll do. This mermaid might not be what you expected. Sure she is. Human on top, kinda human fish on the bottom. I mean, just look at that tail fin. Quit making excuses, you weird old man. This is clearly a shark thyron. Alright. Mermaid, made fish. What's the difference anyway? Just some fancy old tales to make a living off of, not hurting anyone. You think it's harmless. That's because you never truly believed mermaids were real, so you don't understand how much it hurts the people who do. Upon hearing this, the old man's expression shifts into a conflicted mix of emotions, and he lets out a deep sigh. When he speaks again, the playful banter is gone, replaced by a tone of quiet sincerity. Listen, kid, I won't speak for those beyond those waters, but around here, no one believes in mermaids more than I do. If you really want to know what you're after and what it could lead to, then follow me. Ahab opens a small door on the right side of the shop, revealing a sailor's quarters. The walls are covered with hand-drawn sketches of mermaids, newspaper clippings of reported sightings, and analytical research. In the middle of the room sits a collection of related files and photo albums.
The first time I saw a mermaid was when our fishing boat got caught in a spell of bad weather, and the propeller struck a reef. The boat drifted helplessly into a thick bank of fog. Just as I was lying helplessly on the deck, I suddenly heard a magical, fairy-like voice singing. What happened next? is exactly what you saw in the ship's recorded footage. I sent the footage to all sorts of societies and institutions, but all I got in return was skepticism and alienation.
Sometimes
I
it does happen,
searched
unfortunately.
time and time again for the waters where I was rescued, and once I even caught another glimpse of the mermaid's shadow. Following the song, I sailed toward the reef, where the shadow vanished. But the singing suddenly stopped. I rushed forward, afraid it'd get away, and that was when I heard a splash behind the reef. By the time I got there, sure enough, there was nothing in sight.
So, you do remember where you saw the mermaid back then?
Of course. I wouldn't dare forget it for a moment.
Well, what
It's
shall I
on the
choose
old
then?
sea route from the docks of Wi-Fi Peninsula, in the area where the fog is thickest. But with the Lemnian Hollow expanding, that part of the sea is already inside the hollow. And I had no choice but to give up my search. All I could do was sort through the related files and photo albums, as if that would somehow prove my life wasn't wasted.
Hold up. Why is the last photo in this album a picture of Mia? Does that mean Mia's grandma is actually...
Oh.
Ah, I get it now.
So, the reason you've been searching for mermaids is to find your family?
Huh.
Oh.
That's
So
interesting.
that's why this is
That's
so
not really
important
anything
to
I was
you.
expecting.
Huh? What are you even talking about? We're not even the same species. What kind of stuff
No.
are you kids watching these days? Now that I think about it, it was all just a dream. I wasted my whole life chasing after something that was nothing but an illusion. All I want now is to be there for my granddaughter and make up for the responsibilities I should have taken before.
You've already been amazing, Grandpa Ahab. With your help, Mia's stall has been getting way more customers.
It's all thanks to you good kids for helping out. As for all the tales and folklore, you may hear them and want to chase after them on a whim. But at the end of the day, maybe it's better to just leave them as mysteries.
Maybe.
Don't get sucked in like I did. Spending your whole life in a pitiful room like this, stuffed with legends and tales.
Don't say that, Captain. The stories in this room are super cool.
Mhm.
Belle, can you help me look up the old sea route?
Wait, what are you doing? There's a hollow out there. If you go in, you might never come back out.
I know a
Don't
thing
worry,
or two.
Grandpa Ahab. I know a thing or two when it comes to navigating hollows.
If we're going to enter the Hollow by sea, we'll probably need a bigger ship to ensure stability and safety. Ferry searched through past navigation routes. Indeed, there's a section in the Hollow. Yuzuha looks lost in thought and doesn't respond. Yuzuha, are you listening? Next comes the final step. Let's go. Let's borrow a ship from Captain MP and set sail. Wait, you're not heading out to sea again, are you? That's right, Captain MP. We want your biggest ship. We're heading into the Hollow to chase the greatest legend. No, the deep sea is dangerous, and the Hollow is even worse. Fishing is okay, treasure hunting is not. Stick with it too long, and you'll turn into a weird old man. Alas, I thought Therese would be thrilled if we got a shot of a mermaid, but turns out her Bangbu isn't a fan. The sea is dangerous, but if you don't go, Master will be upset, and that would make MP a bad Bangbu. Little penguin, you wouldn't want to upset your master, would you? But the ship's radar needs maintenance, and MP doesn't know how to connect the wires, so maybe I can help. Huh? How? Is there anything you guys can't do? Another one of these. I think I can just kind of go blue. Hurry up. Think. What if they fix the ship? Alright, it's done. Already? Already? With skills like that, why are you even looking into ghost stories? You could probably work for HSO already. Oh, no, I'm just average. I'm just an amateur. I know a little bit here and there. By the way, where's Yuzuha? I should talk to her before heading out to sea. Oh, you're here, Proxy. Are you okay? What's on your mind? I was just thinking about the past, back when Alice's father had just rescued me and I was drifting alone on the plank to sea. Exhausted, drowsy, barely holding on. You've no idea how hard it is to stay balanced on a floating plank. I almost blacked out. If it hadn't been for that mermaid song giving me a boost, my old man would have lost his sweet, well-behaved girl right then and there. Oh, so that nightmare you dumped on me wasn't just a dream. It was your actual memory, huh? Alice? Monato? What are you doing here? MP asked me to tell you the ship's ready to go. You... Honestly, I don't even know if I should keep dragging you into this. After all, it's just something I've been stubbornly holding on to. Hey, what are you saying? Giving up isn't in the Time-Filled family motto. Yeah, as a member of the Spook Shack crew, of course we gotta witness those spooky tales together. Let's do it together. Let's go all the way. Let's go, MP. Alright, everyone please stay safe. Don't worry, I won't be reckless anymore. I'm just really happy you're willing to come along with me. After a long voyage, you finally reach a region shrouded in a thick fog.
Wait, we're about to enter the depths of the hollow. From here, the chances of spatial distortion will increase dramatically. Yuzuha? Yuzuha, are you listening?
Sorry,
Another 100 meters and we'll have to turn back. I know you don't want to leave just yet, but we can return once we've collected more observation data.
All right.
Just as everyone starts hesitating about heading back, the familiar song echoes in their ears. A mermaid silhouette appears beneath the surface, quickly swimming away behind a distant reef.
So, are we going to follow it?
Of course we are.
Yuzuha, I'll keep a close eye on the spatial stability data for these last 100 meters. Once we're about to hit the critical value, we'll have to leave. As for safety on the ship, Monato, I can leave that to you, right?
Don't worry about the ethereals. I'll keep everyone safe.
Oh, thank you.
All. Really, thank you.
The singing keeps coming from behind the reef as the ship slowly moves forward. Then suddenly the singing stops.
Has it left?
Let's keep moving forward.
Let's go a little further and see.
Hold up! Stop right here! Nobody move!
Huh?
Yuzuha? What's going on?
Everyone freezes in astonishment, and before long, the singing starts again.
All right, let's keep moving.
And so, the boat moves forward when the singing starts and stops when it falls silent. Little by little, you finally reach the reef. Yuzuha slowly raises her hand and places it on the rock.
Gotcha now. I won.
A red-haired girl peers out from behind the reef. Where her leg should be, there is instead a fishtail, covered in jade-like scales that glimmer like brilliant porcelain in the sunlight. Sunlight falls across the mermaid, casting a giant fishtail shadow over the group, while her red hair, like seaweed, shimmers brilliantly in the golden rays.
Though this is our first time truly meeting in person, I still want to say, it's been a while. I'm Ukinami Yuzuha!
The mermaid doesn't linger. After gazing out from the reef for a while, she turns and disappears behind the coral. Yuzuha stares from the deck for a long time before getting MP to take everyone home. It's still hard to believe that something from a fairy tale is right in front of us. Yeah, it all feels kinda surreal. Proxy, is this even real? Could it be that we were hallucinating from ether corruption after entering the hollow? When my dad was doing his research, some patients even claimed they saw aliens in the hollow. Whether the result is real or not, the thrill in the process must be real. Yeah, I think Yuzuha would be really happy too. Well, that old man might not be very reliable, but the location he gave us was a huge help. Speaking of which, Minato and I stopped by his shop to say thanks, but he wasn't there. If he's not at his own shop, then there's only one place left. Hey now, you can't keep going like this. Work will always be there, but you've only got one body, you hear me? Just go grab your meal and I'll take over here. If anything happens to you, your grandma's gonna chew me out. Come on, working 10 to 5, how's that tiring at all? Ugh, Grandpa, you've got visitors. Hi, Mr. Ahab, how are you doing? You kids, you're just looking for trouble, aren't you? The Hollow's no place to be messing around. What if something went wrong? What if you couldn't make it back? And even if you don't care about yourselves, you should think about the people working with you to run this resort. Therese and Mia were so worried. Ichi even thought you'd kidnapped MP. Does he really think we do that? Sorry, Grandpa Ahab, for making you worry. Forget it. So did you really? The old man opens his mouth, then hesitates, eyes flickering with curiosity and fear. When he glances at Mia, his furrowed brow slowly begins to relax. Ah, never mind. As long as you're all safe, that's what matters. Let's leave it at that. For a moment, you're not sure whether to tell him the truth. In the end, you decide to respect his choice. If you really want to thank me, help talk some sense into Mia. She's too stubborn. Grandpa, how can you talk about me like that right in front of my boss? I'm not going back for dinner tonight. You, Miss Timefield, you must be the real big boss behind this resort. Could you help me talk some sense into her? What? Me? You're talking to me? Proxy, Yuzuha's still waiting for you at the aquarium. I think there's a lot she wants to tell you. Alice and I can handle things here. You go check on her. Alright, I'll go do that.
Feel free to explore at your own pace.
Hey, what's up? Hey, Proxy, you're here. How did you know that mermaids need to sing to move forward? Isn't it just nuts up, nuts down? Come on, Proxy, don't tell me you've never played it before. Are you sure that's what it's called? Isn't it red light, green light? It's our local version. Kids in Silent Bay love it the most. One child playing the big fish stands with her back to the beach and sings a song. While the song plays, the fishers slowly creep closer. As soon as the song ends, the big fish turns around and the fishers must freeze in place. If the big fish catches anyone moving, they're out. I suppose that mermaid's been watching us play all along. Poor girl, she must be lonely. Yeah, I hope she can make more friends. Well, after all this, I'd say you're an unofficial member of a spook check now. I never agreed to that. I'm worth a fortune, you know. Hey, don't kill the vibe. If we're going by the videotape, this is where the mysterious narrator kicks in. With the legendary Proxy Faith in joining the spook shack, what kind of adventures await them? Dun dun dun! To be continued. To be continued. And that's how that ends. That was honestly a pretty good event. I mean, it's my first summer event from this game. I don't really know if there was one last year, but I really liked how it ended. There's a lot I have to like weed through as to what I want to show and not show, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope to see you guys in the next one as well. I hope to get more into recording everything more. So, yeah. I guess I'll leave it at that. And with all of that being done, I hope you guys had a great summer. And I'll see you guys in the next one.